champion for the Scourge.
Red Bomber 13 just subscribed. Grace for motherfucking days.
Yo, Red Bomber, my man. When does duel resume? Bro, I don't know. It'll be sometime next week, I think. What to do? What to do? I do have a second account right now. I'm wasting $15 a month, man, on this. What's up, Red Bomber? Appreciate the resub, dog. Ready for another second. That's my man for 28. 28. Where's the time going?
Champion for the
Seriously.
Scourge.
Yo, you
The
too.
Freedom
Hey,
Lover
thanks,
just
brother.
subscribed.
So this is on Blood Sale. It's kind of a manga name, to be honest. Jeez. Context matters. Yo, Jung, I appreciate the gifted. Hell yeah. Freedom Lover. I think of the name. Makes me think of Stay Safe instantly. I need to go link up with those guys somehow. They're cool people. Oh yeah, dude, I still got the Soul of Iron buff on Graze McGee. Is this my druid? Does he go down in history as Graze McGee? Oh, unlucky. My binds, everything's so scuffed on this guy. What's up, dislike? Just on Curse Forge.
You got my attention.
And Hydraxian is where you want to be. Get the big bags of enchantments. Not this guy again. What's up to Maxi? So I didn't know if you were talking about me or this guy. Yeah, I almost want to go farm some publics on the druid. Dude, what is going on with my nameplates? This guy's so scuffed. As soon as we killed Rag, it's like my UI just got deleted. I think it's because I went widescreen too. Yeah, this is on Bloodsail, I think. La dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da. Yeah, this guy's on Era. I kind of want to see the effect. Well, we'll sit here until it goes off, just to be reminded what it looks like. So apparently, these Soul of Iron buffs, if you got Survivor of the Fire Lord or one of the other raid bosses, I think that they gave different effects whenever it procced. And it was really cool. It was cool seeing the development of this stupid Soul of Iron buff. I remember whenever they... Dude, do you remember when they first put it in the game? I think it was on the PTR. And we were all making level 1s. Yeah, it was on the PTR for Season of Mastery. Dude, that was such a fun time. And it was actually like a buff in your general spellbook, and you could click on it, and it would proc. Oh yeah, Emerald Dream's still alive. We're gonna go grind on him in a moment. I'm gonna do some 60 dungeons for fun. Hell yeah, dude! I'd like to. I'd like to do some 60 dungeons. Yeah, 60 dungeons would be stasny. Yo, what's up, Chirp? Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really do. It's great to see everyone here. You know, hopefully your week is going well. Maybe it's the end of the week, start of the week for some of you guys. We stay living in the past over here. Oh man, this is such a cool. This is such a cool character though. I really, man, I love Feral Druid at 60. So everybody says the Priebus grind is the best. I really like that I do it on a Druid. I really like that. I like the Priebus grind on a Feral Druid. It's so fun. Oh, true, Johnny. You were in that group, weren't you? Yeah, I said I was. I should have just gave it to the stupid priest. Unlucky. Wait, what is this? Pedal feed? How did I get this guy? That was weird. Oh, I think Corito gave it to me. Whoops, looks like someone's been struck by the love queen, the love goblin. Man, I want to do the previous grind, farm enchanting, and make my stupid smoking heart of the mountain. This is such a big trinket. 64.7 to... Wow, it's like 2% physical damage reduction. Nasty. No Atali shoulders? Nah, these shoulders, these are in DM West, bro. Yeah. But because Dire Maul's in the game, these are like way better. And they have fire resistance on them. I know that it's not the increased armor. I think the Agi stam is the same. But you get additional strength here. What am I missing? Like 60 armor from the shoulders? Yeah. Like you have to get... Dude, for one, I've never seen the blue shoulders drop. Two, you have to get him to roll of the monkey. You know? Yeah, he's like, screw that. Bonering helm is nasty. Yeah, this neck piece is weird. I wonder what my bis would be if it wasn't for the 0.5 quest chain being in the game. Man, I wonder what they're gonna do next time. Because the number one thing that was so scuffed about Season of Mastery is the PvP gear being available in Phase 1. But it was kind of cool having the 0.5 quest chain in the game in Phase 1. But also, this Beads of Ogremite takes, you know, your neck bis, pre-bis. What other pieces? Like, the entire rogue set is all 0.5. But is it even that bad? Because the 0.5 quest chain, if it is your pre-bis for your class, it takes a long time. And you can't just buy your 0.5 quest chain. You have to buy a ton of mats for it, but there's so many steps you got to go through. Like, I swear. And you also have to farm all the dungeons to get the set piece. Or, sorry. To get, like, 8 out of 8 on your entire set. So it's difficult. Like, the 0.5 quest chain, being in the game, you actually still have to grind it. Also... I don't think this thing's proc yet. Yeah, grinded ST 30 times, bro. More like 50 times, 60 times. Oh, bracers? Yeah, the hit bracers. I can't remember the hit that I needed. Was it like 4%? It was like 4% hit. And honestly, the two-handed mace, I'm pretty sure is better than Warden Staff at this point. But Warden Staff's purple, so. This idol's disgusting. Marketeer's insane. Man. Yeah, I think it was 4% hit I was sitting at, right? Emperor's New Cape. I think that I wanted... It is actually like one of the highest stamp capes you can get. Some good content right there. Frost doing BRD. Makes me sick, brother. Trust me, I wish I was there. This Warbear harness, I really like the stamp set on my druid. Yeah, I like going big stam. Get the old Bogle Mage. Oh, true, Demaxis. Bro, I remember you. Now that you say Salt Shaker, like I'm just putting your name with like a ton of things in Road to Rag. Yeah, I remember you giving me the Salt Shaker. Damn, dude, you were there for the 60 guy. Hey, how many people in chat? Yeah, we got the notification squad here early. How many people in the chat were level 60 in Road to Rag? The Maxis lives on. Does it tell me that it was made by you? Oh, it doesn't. I know Johnny was. The Maxis was. Chirpy, Brooks. Yeah, man. It was tough. Yeah. After Rag 60. Nice, nice. What was my other ring? I guess maybe Blackstone ring? Blackstone or Nagel ring? Man, Nagel ring is kind of nasty. Nagel ring 50 armor 10 stam, and then you get your ring of protection 150 armor 9 stam. Oh, dude, can we just get a fresh one time? please. There's still the Ragnaros effect. I think that's what we've been sitting here waiting for. But I might just get the party started. We'll log off and get going. Man, we got our flame deflectors that somebody farmed from the last boss in Nomergan. Dude, flame deflector is gonna go for a ton. Think about a hardcore server, and anybody that's farming Nomergan in like a 5-man group, if you get this recipe to drop off the last boss in Nomer, for one, it's pretty damn useful. An entire raid is gonna use this recipe. Super useful too. Even if it wasn't useful, everybody and their mother's gonna use it or think that it's useful. But yeah, absorbs 500 damage. I think that this shares the same cooldown with Nasty. So it's on a 15-minute cooldown, has 5 charges, absorbs 500 damage. That's pretty significant, even for like a rag fight. Let me see what else, what other cooldowns this shares. No way, it doesn't share cooldown with anything? Really? Nasty. Yeah, I did, Steve. Yeah. You transferring your Psalm tunes right now? No, this guy's been transferred for a while now. That plus flame protection potion. So, I don't remember exactly how much it was. Bro, did I just... Okay. How do you get the greater fire protection potion? Oh, of course. Yeah. This is an LBRS drop, right? Yeah. So LBRS requires elemental fire, dream foil, crystal vials. Is this still the best LE? Where's the best LE fire farm? Probably in Ungoro, yeah? No? I have no idea, actually. I guess all over the world, huh? Really, let's be honest, Molten Core drops tons of LE fires. 60 content? Oh, tech, no, don't, man. I wish, brother. I wish. I really love the freaking mage today. Honestly, this is more fun content than anything. Bro, I think that they took the buff away. I don't think that the buff procs anymore. Let me be honest. I heard something tick a second ago, and I didn't see an effect. I don't think it works. It's crazy, too. So, Calamity was telling me, this buff... Let me look at Bogle. Zibogel. No way. Damn, this is what you look like nowadays? Ooh. Ooh, look at this ZG loot. Ooh. Oh, and he's got Jindos, bro. The purples look nice. Ooh, the purples look amazing, man. I'm about to do some ZG GDKPs on a real server. Woo. Damn, son. I feel like everybody recognizes these purples, too. You got the hero charm for the quest, of course. Damn, you got your Oni headpiece, your tier 2 headpiece. Yeah, I did click the... I think that was the swirl, the proc of that. When's BWL hardcore? I don't know, man. HC Elite, I think that they... January, February... What do they say? March, April? I think they want to do it in April. Remember the GDKP Kingpin arc on Sky Fury? Bro, I got cargoes to sing. Does anybody... Grays, GDKPs? How does the jingle go? So there's this jingle of this hotel at a casino, and it ends with, if someone can tell me what... what's the jingle? Hang on, I gotta turn the Iron Forge music off to think about it for a second. It goes... the way it ends is like, Grace, GDKPs. Damn it, where's Cargos when you need him? The jingle was cursed? Winky, what's the name of the jingle? I want to listen to it. And then I'm gonna find Cargos singing it. Let me just go into our DMs and type in GDKP. It's like the only time we've ever talked about GDKPs. Oh, dude, I'm looking at our search history and Cargos like, do you have GDKP plug by chance? Back when we were on Benny. Oh, it was so hard to get in those GDKPs, man. If I knew one line of how it went, I could just type it in our search bar because I sent him the entire script and he sang it for me. I can't remember. It was some type of hotel. It was some type of resort. It was like a really popular commercial with a nice jingle. Hardcore Elite 1000% clears BWO with normal raids and world buffs. It's GG, no re. I mean, I feel you, Grills. I almost feel like it's a given. Like, meh, they're so strong. The raids are so weak. They're gonna clear it no matter what. Is this one? I think Johnny got it. I think Johnny might have got it. Yep, Foxwoods. That's what it is.
The wonder of it all.
Yeah.
Take a chance, make it happen. Pop the cork, finger snapping. Spin the wheel, round and round we go. Life is good.
Man, where is it?
Sweet. Grab yourself a front row seat and let's meet and have a ball. Yeah, let's live for the wonder of it all. Paradise, lucky seven.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yourself a piece of heaven. You and me, we can have it all. Living large, get on board. This is it, it's your reward. Let's meet where the trees are standing tall. Yeah, let's live. Let's live for the wonder of it all. Meet me at Foxwoods.
Foxwoods.
Okay, I got it. I got the... Man, there's no voiceover for this. Right, there's no music.
The wonder of it all. Take a chance, bet the min bid. Win your gear, feel elated. Pop consumes, boss to boss we go. Swipe your card, farm your gold. Don't rely on a slash roll. And let's gear all of those alts. Yeah, let's bid for the wonder of it all. Watch my vids, join the Discord. You too can feel the reward of playing with all your friends. Parsing hard, winning loot. Walk around in a purple suit. Look at that, now you're best in slot. Cause you played for the wonder of it all. Grace, GDKPs.
Oh man, we were clowning the other day talking about this. Yeah, so that was the line at the end. Grace, GDKPs. I might rewrite it if we do GDKPs, but I'm telling you, man, the reason we started talking about GDKPs in the first place, we were talking about what we were gonna do in Wrath, and okay. Also, what is this guy doing? Like, come on. So, I feel like we were anticipating that Wrath was going to last as long as it did. We were going to do Fresh, and then we weren't even going to make it to Old War. Like, I swear, in the back of our minds, we all knew that. And it was like, bro, if we're going to get into Wrath, we got to have something spicy and interesting to do, because we're not going to level. Not going to play multiple alts. We're not going to raid on multiple alts unless we're doing GDKPs, right? And taking over, you know, this... We'll run the show. We'll be one of the few GDKPs on the Sky Free Fresh. That was the whole idea behind it. But I swear, it's like we could have anticipated that we were gonna stop playing Wrath so much that we needed something like a couple GDKP runs to keep us in the loop. GDKP equals good system, gold buying equals bad. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Is there any Horde 60 content or is it Ally? Dude, Steve, people have been telling me that they have been doing 60 content. Yeah, on the Horde side. Now I want to hear Benny Blanco. I know, I want to listen to it one more time.
The wonder of it all. Take a chance, bet the min bid. Win your gear, feel elated. Pop consumes, boss to boss we go. Swipe your card, farm your gold. Don't rely on a slash roll. And let's gear all of those alts. Yeah, let's bid for the wonder of it all. Watch my vids, join the Discord. You too can feel the reward of playing with all your friends. Parsing hard, winning loot. Walk around in a purple suit. Look at that, now you're best in slot. Cause you played for the wonder of it all. Grace, GDKPs.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, for a second there was a little bit of truth. And like why we wanted to do the GDKPs and stuff. Like, and I'm just hearing it in the lines. We'd still be playing Wrath of the Lich King. We would be playing on multiple characters and multiple alts. You would be playing with your friends. I swear, you're more incentivized. It's a better environment, man. At least for me. Playing with my buddies, and we're all making gold together. We're all gearing our alts together. We're gearing other characters' alts together. You're incentivized to play well. Or else you're not going to get paid. People aren't going to get paid. You're incentivized to clear efficiently. You don't want to waste anybody's time. Move on to the next one. Like, man, there's so many good things about the system. I swear. I swear. Yeah, bro, I think that they took that proc away. But anyways, I was just trying to log on to this alt account and see what the hell's going on. Graze McGee. I don't know if we'll ever play McGee again. Uh-oh. Gold buying is the reason I can't play Wrath anymore. It's so lame. Bro, oh man, it's crazy. I think about it. Gold buying is the reason you can't play Wrath anymore. I feel like you'll never be able to play World of Warcraft again. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If gold buying is why you can't play Wrath, which I totally get it. You're never going to be able to play WoW again. Maybe you could play Wrath on a fresh, and gold buying hasn't really taken over, or... the thing is... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It makes me sad to hear people... I feel like I try and play and approach the game in a way that's immune to botting and gold buying and everything else, like... I don't know. Because if that stuff really does bug you, yeah, you won't play the game. It's just best to accept this and play the game. The wonder of it all. Skate feels a little dicey. Oh no dice in here. No dice. We'll probably throw on some music and just bang out these sea serpents for a couple hours today. Overthinking the gold buying problem, just mess up your experience with Blizz. Blizz will never take care of it because of money. But yeah, man, the whole gold buying, meta. I feel like people get really upset whenever we bring up GDKPs and we bring up esports, you bring up speedrunning, bring up hardcore, any other type of way to play the game. But I swear, it's the way I'm like trying to play and approach the game is sometimes like a coping mechanism. Sometimes, like, I feel like it's the only way to play the game in some sense. Like, I hear people get upset about GDKPs all the time, and it's like, bro, there's nothing to even be upset about on GDKPs, dude. Like, if you can get over the fact that GDKPs incentivize gold buying and selling. If you can get over that fact, GDKPs are such a great environment to play the game in. Like the actual raid itself, the friends that you meet, the loot distribution, what you gain out of a GDKP, like it is such a great system. It's not even funny, man. What do you lose because of a GDKP? You lose the game feeling a little bit more innocent, a little bit more like an adventure. That's so lame though. It's so cringe. Like I swear that's just your perspective on it. Like GDKPs are its own adventure on itself. I mean, yeah, it's not pure and innocent like whenever you played a kid, but bro, neither is the world nowadays. Now you got fucking AI. Dude, you know what's crazy? That whole AI incident that happened on Twitch the other day. It like jump started. Did you guys see Athene made like an AI version of Trainwrecks and S-Fand and Soda Poppin', like all these big people? It was crazy, bro. But yeah, like the entire world doesn't work that way anymore. The AI show, dude, it was hysterical, man. I was laughing my ass off. It was great. I don't know if anybody caught that yesterday, but Athene pops up in my recommended all the time. I was like, what is this, bro? Suits people from bots and hardcore server to kill him? Yeah, right. Like, oh, what's up, bro? So cool. Good to see. Oh, that's a familiar face, man. GDKP incentivizes gold buying and selling. It's, brother, it's... I don't care if GDKPs incentivize gold buying and selling, because that shit's gonna be here anyways. It's never going away. I'm telling you, dude. If that is your number one shtick, if that's your go-to, if that's the number one reason why you hate GDKPs, then you're never gonna play the game in general. You're never gonna play it. You're done. GG. Take him out of the picture. You are not a current member of the classic WoW space. I'm not even saying that in a weird way. Like, you actually won't play if that's what upsets you. Yeah, I feel like it, because I hear it all the time. People don't play classic World of Warcraft because there's gold buying, there's gold selling, there's botting, there's everything. What happened to just grouping up and taking a 5-man into the depths of Black Fathom Deeps and clearing the game like when we were kids? Like, dude, that shit, those days are gone. Gone. So I make a Grace AI and retire? I wonder what my AI would look like. It'd probably just be me laughing the whole time, to be honest. I have no problem with GDKPs, but gold buying for losers. Yeah. Actually, incentivizes league well and fast. Yeah. Big Slime, see you. Imagine how good it'll be in 15, 20 years. Yeah, it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. It's just blah feeling we get. Thunder Fury on a rogue legit, then people just buy it. So, people are missing... yeah. We just need to... Dude, we need to see what a One Life server looks like. But there was one thing about Classic WoW. If you looked at any of the servers on Classic, everybody had Thunder Fury. Everyone was a warrior. Everyone was mages. Like, dude, the cities in 2019 Vanilla WoW looked nothing like the cities in 05, 06 Vanilla WoW. And it was a really cool thing to see. I think that a hardcore server, the cities would look like 05, 06 Vanilla WoW. I really do. On a One Life server, I think the in-game cities would look like back in the day. If you saw a max level character, it'd be like, damn, that's kind of cool. If you saw a max level character with gear, it'd be like, yo, this guy is gaming. Yeah. This man is a god. And he's got like half of his tier 1 set or something, right? Like 4 set bonus would be considered a legend on a hardcore server. Brother, nobody gave a shit about you if you didn't have Thunder Fury and everything else. Even full pre-bis. Yeah, even full pre-bis would be pretty impressive, for sure. No raid gear would be impressive. So is that what's so great about hardcore? Is that like the selling point for hardcores, because it emulates the original feeling of the game? Or does it create its own atmosphere, its own environment that we like? Or is it just a coincidence that it emulates the original feeling of the game? I don't know. Or is it just, yeah, is it a coincidence that it emulates the old feeling of the game, and because we're already vanilla crackheads in the first place, that's part of the reason why we have so much fun with it. We're just mob grinding. Yeah, Valencia, just mob grinding. Mob grinding and talking about fresh as always. What's new? What's new, man? Feels like an actual community. The wonder of it all. I always forget that these guys have frost shock. Kind of sneaks up on you. I think they need to find a way to include PvP in hardcore. The only reason I say, well, they don't need to find a way to make PvP work in hardcore is because there's so many people enjoying the game, bro. I see so many PvP crackheads, so many like high-end gamers, so many people that come from different walks of life with Vanilla WoW enjoying this version of hardcore right now. They're having so much fun with the game. Why does PvP have to work? I think it'd be cool if PvP did work, and I think it'd be great for the people that want to do PvP. But I've seen so many people that play the game differently than us that have fun with this. Even someone like Savix, bro. Savix is having a ball, and I think it is because we share that same original introduction to the game back in the day, and want vanilla to be the greatest thing that it ever was. And I don't think you have to make it work. I think it'd be cool if there were servers that were PvP and they made it to where you could only PvP within a level range, or I don't know, they changed like what zones were flagged. Maybe like the first half of the zones weren't flagged for PvP. Thing is, on a PvP server, no one would even get to the flag zones because they just die to PvE. Just trying to wrap my head around BWL clears and hardcore veil mechanics would have to change. I don't think so, no. I think they have a current strat that you can clear BWL with no deaths. I think deaths at 60 should be similar to D&D. Roll a dice, 1 or 20. If you roll above 15, you live. Below, you die forever. Yeah. I mean, I guess. Well, yeah. What's wrong with the current system? What value would that add to? Well, what's so wrong about the current system that it needs that? If anything, it makes the current system worse. If you had something like that. Feels that we won't get fresh anytime soon. Bro, sometimes I don't know if this is true like in other aspects of life, whenever it feels like you're about to, whenever it feels like you can't make it anymore. Like those are the moments when the next opportunity is right around the door. Like, bro, I swear fresh announcement's gonna be, it may not even be this month, but bro, they're gonna announce fresh next month, the month after that. I sound like a fucking sleazeball, dog. It's coming, man. I don't know when, but it's coming. My fresh hype is gone. I thought for sure we'd get some type of blue post telling us about the future from when Som closed. The thing is, Som's not even closed yet. I know they said they were going to close Som, which I hope they... Bro, honestly, I don't know what it costs them to keep those servers up. I hope they don't close Season of Mastery so we can host tournaments there. True, 2 months is a long time. 2 months is a long time, man. You're not wrong about that. Death by other players from the delete criteria. Oh, you're saying you want to do PvP on a hardcore server, but if you die in PvP, you don't delete your character. Yeah, it just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, so for what? You know, like, if anything, that just dilutes what's going on. And it's like, oh, he died to PvP, it didn't count. Or you know what would happen? People would follow their other characters that they level with a character on the opposite faction on another account, and as soon as they're about to die to PvE, they would just one-shot them with a max level character. Yeah, just you'd have a macro on your alt account to fire blast your character anytime that you're about to die. It'd be so stupid. Oh yeah, you just water down the system for no reason. Obsidian Edge is still up. Yeah, as long as you can... I think the Psalm servers are going to stay up, but as long as you can enter the world, they haven't changed anything about it. With the aspect ratio? Oh, thanks, Space. I'm going to change it soon, man. I'm going to... Maybe once I do my taxes and I reassess, I'm about to buy a new monitor and a new PC. But I got to stop streaming on the widescreen. I love playing on it, but I don't think that it looks great on stream, unfortunately. For most people. There's a blue post mentioning the inner world button will be disabled in a week. Was it confirmed though? I think I saw the same ones yesterday, and I'm hoping they just kind of forget about it. Where they say, because dude, I swear Blizzard does it all the time. They're like, we'll give you guys some more time to work on it. On or after the 14th is what they said, yeah. Never log out easy. Thought once you had hit 60, you gained immortality. I remember one of the YouTube vids, they showed people hitting 60 and then jumping to their deaths. Yeah, the community's been around for like 3 years, over 3 years. And so, bro, for like the first 24 months, the first 2 years, there was no 60 content. And everybody always asks, you know, what happens at 60? What happens at 60? And there was never an answer. It was like, you gain immortality and you just move on. But the thing is, those people that gained immortality, they didn't do anything. They just stopped playing the game, or they re-rolled. But yeah, the game has definitely evolved. The community's evolved over time. So yeah, if you hit 60, do whatever. I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to do at 60, to be honest. But you can play with the 60 guild, HC Elite, and still delete your character if you want to do previous farming, some MCs, some ZGs. It's, I feel like so much time is passing, though. We just need Blizzard to take over, put hands on it. Classic Wrath has pretty good population. They're not going to rush anything right now. I can't get that Foxwoods commercial out of my head. There's another guy killing in here. Sword and Board Pally, Giga Chad. Giga. Yeah, the great GDKP song. Let's listen to it one more time. Oh, come on, Cargos, go ahead. Don't be scared.
The wonder of it all. Take a chance, bet the min bid, win your gear, feel elated. Pop consumes, boss to boss we go. Swipe your card, farm your gold. Don't rely on a slash roll. And let's gear all of those alts. Yeah, let's bid for the wonder of it all. Watch my vids, join the Discord. You too can feel the,
The
reward
reward
of playing with
with
all
all
your
your
friends. Parsing hard, winning loot. Walk around in a purple suit. Look at that, now you're best in slot. 'Cause you played for the wonder of it all. Grace, GDKPs.
That's my shit, man. That is my shot. Oh, dude, I love cargos. I also got a blue to drop, which is nasty. But maybe we just need to play the song every time. Grace GDP's blue. Whenever you play the song, blues just start dropping. Yo! Look how close we are to mount. We just need 15 gold. Damn, son. That was actually a really big drop. In terms of getting... Now I just need a golden pearl. Ooh, small lustrous pearl. Garbage. I thought we summoned the golden pearl too with the song. Golden pearl. Maybe I need to play it one more time. Let's farm a bunch of clams, then we'll play the song and open them up. What's the original song Cargos covering? It's this one.
The wonder of it all. Take a chance, make it happen.
I'm singing mine.
Fork, fingers snapping, spin the wheel, round and round we go. Life is good, life is sweet. Grab yourself a front row seat and let's meet and have a ball. Yeah, let's live for the wonder of it all.
True, that Pally was so close to getting this.
Dice, lucky 7, cut yourself a piece of heaven. You and me, we can have it all. Living large, get on board. This is it, it's your reward. Let's meet where the trees are standing tall. Yeah, let's live for the wonder of it all. Meet me at Foxwoods.
So that's the song. Yeah. Dual spec is too much of an idea for vanilla. Someone said this the other day. Too much of an idea for vanilla. It's like someone said, you know, on the next fresh, they're gonna make a slight change. Paladins and shamans are gonna have taunt, and it's like, okay. But why? I mean, dual spec is different than giving a paladin and shaman taunt. I get that. Man, for some, man. What do you guys think about dual spec permanently being in vanilla WoW? Why? It's such a great change. It's such a solid change to the game. But for some reason, it takes away from vanilla WoW, bro. I swear it makes the game worse. I swear. Somehow, adding dual spec in vanilla makes the game worse. I'm not... Can someone explain that to me? Or explain it for me? Why does adding dual spec in vanilla WoW make the game worse? It actually does, bro, unironically. Oh, man. Did you get COVID from Disneyland? I think everybody and their mother's been sick lately. And, like, dude, it was like 85 degrees yesterday. I was in shorts and a t-shirt yesterday, sweating my balls off. And it's like 30 degrees outside this morning. Welcome to Texas, brother. But yeah, everybody around me's been sick. And yeah, I went to Disney. It's not surprising that I got like a cough. It should just lower the respec cost to 10 gold, 15 gold. Yeah, I agree. I think the respec cost, it doesn't scale well. Like, dude, the best solo gold per hour farm that you can do in vanilla WoW is like 50 gold per hour. Like, consistently solid, we're talking 50 gold per hour. That is your best farm. Yeah, it should be capped at like 10 gold. I agree. That would make it so much better. Dual spec being in classic would be fine if you queued arenas. Takes away making a cool spec that allows you to do PvE and PvP or do all roles. Ooh, you know what? Johnny highlighted a decent point there. Yeah. Yeah, having the... Oh, dude, look at this guy. He just got Helm and Narv to drop. It's kind of garbage. It's one of the worst ones. But yeah, having the ability to just swap specs right in front of the dungeon does take away from some builds that do both PvE and PvP. Nice. Okay. Spec gold and respec fixed. Yo, Cargos, we been jamming the Foxwood GDKP. Tune all morning, dog. We gotta play it one more time now that he's here. Because dual spec makes the game easier with the enjoyment of classic is difficulty in the unyielding shenanigans. Ah, nurse, say that. People get so upset by that too. People get so upset about people saying that vanilla is difficult because it's not. It's actually, it's actually the least difficult of all the WoW versions. Yeah, I feel like people have a misconception that hardcore is always about the difficulty, and it's really not, man. And you might even think that it's about the difficulty, but the hardcore is not that difficult necessarily. It's TBC that we made that. Yeah, it was TBC that we made it going into Sky Fury. It was for Sky Fury Fresh, bro. Oh, you know what I said? I wasn't sure why we like wanted to make the GDKP jingle, or why I wanted to do the GDKPs in the first place. But I swear there was something in me that could foresee that we weren't gonna play Wrath for that long, and it was like I needed a reason to stick around in Wrath. I needed a reason to level multiple alts and raid on multiple alts. And if I wasn't running and making my own GDKPs, making gold, able to gear out my own alts, I wasn't gonna play on multiple characters. It wasn't gonna play the game, and yeah, it just didn't even make it to Ulduar. Rip, rip, rip. I'm trying to think, bro. So honestly, I can only speak for myself, but I'm pretty sure Cargos probably experienced a bit of relief too whenever our guild imploded, because then it was like it was an easy cop out. I swear, me and Cargos both had this conversation. We're like, we're gonna make it to the end, bro. We said we did something, and we're gonna commit, and we're gonna be here till ICC. And I genuinely think we were going to. We were already painstakingly showing up to those Naxes. Cargos is doing way more than me for the guild too, but we were already showing up day in and day out, no matter what. And yeah, I think I can speak for both of us whenever there was a bit of relief whenever our guild imploded. It's like, okay, I guess we can quit Wrath now. Oh, it's so stupid, bro. It's so stupid. Wrath was so mid. It was, you know what's crazy? It was so fun, but you know why it was so fun for me at least is because it was fresh. If there was no fresh Wrath, man, I don't even know how I would think or feel about Wrath of the Lich King. If it wasn't for Sky Fury, I mean, I would have had Benediction and all those characters. It would have been, yeah, pretty mid, man. I'd rather play vanilla server like 10 people in Wrath. Yeah, I don't know why, man. Can't explain it. Can't explain it, man. Didn't even make it to 80. Oh, no. We made it to 80. We made it to 80. We did the whole Prebus farm on the fresh server and had full PvP. Man, it was playing a boomy. A lot of fun. Graves Gold Seller confirmed. I wouldn't even know how to get started with selling gold. I wouldn't even know. Rather sick, but to be honest, first time I've even not wanted to raid. Really, in Nax? Alright, Cargos, while I still got you for a second, we've been jamming this all morning. I'm gonna hearth, vendor everything, and we're gonna come back. Hang on, there might be a blue on this next one, I got a feeling. Let's jam the jingle on the way out. I'm pushing through, I need to get ICC for my blood DPS. Oh no. Alright, let's ride out to the Grays GDKP jingle.
The wonder of it all. Take a chance, bet the min bid. Win your gear, feel elated. Pop consumes, boss to boss we go. Swipe your card, farm your gold. Don't rely on a slash roll. And let's gear all of those alts. Yeah, let's bid for the wonder of it all. Watch my vids, join the Discord. You too can feel the reward of playing with all your friends. Parsing hard, winning loot. Walk around in a purple suit. Look at that, now you're best in slot. Cause you played for the wonder of it all. GDKPs.
That's my jam, man. That's my jam. Yeah, we never could get the Foxwoods music to line up with it real well.
Goddess, yes.
But if we ever do it, I'll probably rewrite it and get Cargos to. I'll have to pay Cargos hourly now at this point, man. Cargos is. You guys know he's like an official contractor, right? You know how whenever Snoop Dogg does like cameos and stuff, Cargos actually has a website and everything for doing voiceovers or singing. If you ever want Cargos to sing anything for you, you can go to his website, give him a script, and he'll sing it for you. By Cargos on Cameo, yeah, it's a real thing. Yeah, right. No, I'm serious, though. Yeah, you don't have to be ashamed, Cargos. You're making bread, dude. Need a link to this song? Dude, I saw this video. Did anyone see it come up in your recommended? It was Snoop Dogg reading Wrath of the Lich King Resto Druid Guide. Hang on, yeah, I gotta listen to this.
Spike damage. You swift.
Look at this. This popped up in my recommended the other day.
Meant for a burst of heal. Welcome to YS Rotation, Cooldowns, and Abilities Guide for Restoration Druid Healer and Wrath of the Lich King Classic. This guide will provide a list of recommended spell rotations to maximize your effectiveness in raids and dungeons, as well as list your most important cooldowns. Best PvE. Rotation for Restoration Druid Healer and Wrath of the Lich King. A Restore Druid's healing kit is extremely flexible. They can either raid heal or tank heal depending on the encounter's damage pattern. While raid healing is normally best suited to a Restore Druid's strengths, tank healing throughput can be strong with numerous healing over time effects such as rejuvenation, regrowth, wild growth, life bloom, and direct healing from nourish. Healing on a druid is less about maintaining a rotation and more about making judgment calls based on who is taking damage and what the damage pattern of the fight is. Some fights will benefit from a raid healing profile, while others will benefit from a tank healing profile, with the possibility of mixing the two together for different mechanics in the same.
Bro, it's so good. Why is it so funny to hear Snoop Dogg read something like that? A WoW guide. Wrath of the Lich King. So was that Snoop's actual voice or was it like AI generated? Dude, I don't even know now. Oh, it was voice AI? Really? Want to talk about Dead Mines? Yes. Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, that would be great. I don't know what you guys came up with. Yo, Cargos, I was gonna tell you, bro. I didn't show up the other night for that meeting. And I also didn't stream on Tuesday. I was doing like a bunch of stuff offline. And nobody told me that it was fucking Valentine's Day, dude, on Tuesday. Bro, nobody said anything. So, yeah, I wasn't able to make that meeting Tuesday night. Salvaged it though? Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say I salvaged mine. Bro, the stream normally keeps me in check though. They're always updating me on big life events and stuff like that. Yeah, Valentine's Day. Nikki in shambles? Oh my gosh, dude, I'm telling you, every time, holy crap. Oh, I would have loved this on my druid. Every time we play the Gray's GDKP jingle, we get blues to drop. Bro, I'm about to go get my mount. That's 2 blues in like 20 minutes. The wonder of it all. Damn, dude, this is a druid mace if I've ever seen it. I don't know how you guys feel about druids. Am I supposed to? Yeah, there's so many different ways you can play the classes. Oh, Carlos, do you want to talk about Dead Mines? You just said it. You want to talk about Dead Mines on stream, I guess? Wonder of it all. Oh, hang on. Winky sent this too.
The wonder of...
Oh, I think that was the same one. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check. Can you hear me? Yo.
I can't hear you. It might be me. Hang on.
I sound like shit. I just woke up. My bad. Yo, hold on. Make coffee real quick.
Oh, no. Yeah, it was me. Okay, no problem. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the Dead Mines tournament. Not this weekend, but next weekend. The wonder of it all. Ooh, man, we just got back-to-back blues, brother. Sword of the Magistrate and Heaven's Light. I'm actually farming right now. I only need 8 more gold. If I can get like 2 more blues to drop, we get Mount instant. I need like a golden pearl and 2 more blues. And we get Mount. Golden pearl, 2 blues. Give me my Mount money. Let me get back-to-back golden pearls, actually. That'd be even better. Ooh, almost 46. I think I get like 2% more crit. Yeah. Fire Blast and Scorch. Filthy. Use your grenades? Not really. So I guess I could... Oh, I could sell my grenades. You're right. That's 2 more gold there. I don't really want to sell them, man. I'm supposed to keep them. And iron grenades are like the best ones, aren't they? No man at 45. Bro, it was a stupid pet is what it was. I spent 4 levels grinding this guy, and I got like no loot drops for 4 levels. No way, Winky. Oh, brother. Fucking hey. I need to send Crick something. Like, what was that? I had an idea of how I was going to hit him up the other day. He calls me on his tablet from the yard. No, he doesn't. From the yard. Oh my gosh. He does though? Dude. Grant the man a blessing of freedom on himself. You're not going for clear casting? Was there clear casting I can get? Oh shite. Where's the clear casting at? I hope you're not farming pearls. I'm farming XP, bro. I'm farming blues and XP and pearls and money. I'm 10 gold away. I'm only a couple gold away, bro. If I can get Mount right now, that would be nasty. I actually just yoinked this paladin's Sword of the Magistrate, his 2-handed sword, and his 1-handed mace. Damn, bro. That would have been nasty for him. Pearl grind is OP. There's some grinds in the game, I swear only bots are doing them. Like, I don't know why anyone would farm golden pearls in the game. It's actually, because they only sell on auction house for like 30, 40 gold, right? And there's no way you get 1 per hour. Not even. You can get 50 gold per hour on a max level character somewhere else. Like, they have to be farmed by bots. They have to be. It's so crazy, bro. Like, with a new fresh on the horizon, there's no announcement or anything. But assuming there's going to be one, yo, it's that boy, Truly.
Truly not so average, just subscribed. Another one.
Congrats, brother. I got to hit you up, man. Dude, thanks for the sub. For 34. 34? Damn, Daniel. Oh, dude, he's got Vanquisher Sword. Doesn't even need it. Vank Sword. Oh, he's got Cold Basilisk Eye. Minor Recon Bob. Ooh. He is a paladin. He's been farming for days over here. He's got some good BOE drops. Ooh, some nasty looking shoulders. They do be smelling. I'd come out for a breath of fresh air. another one. Yeah, thanks, brother. Yo, what's up, Zebo? Yeah, fish for boy Craigs. He'll be back. He'll be back. Cargos is on the phone. I sound like such a boomer. Cargos is on the call. We're gonna talk about this Dead Mines race coming up and this Hardcore All-Stars League. It's starting in like 10 days. 8 days, 9 days, something like that. If anybody's interested, that's what we're about to talk about. Or not in 2 hours, yeah. Oh, sorry. What I was saying is, with like maybe a fresh server coming out soon, you know, there's a lot of people that are just not going to play the game because they don't like the state that the game is in. And it's weird thinking about that, but like, yeah, certain farms are only farmed by bots. You got to figure out what you want to do in the game. You got to figure out how you want to play the game, what you want to do in the game, rather than just not playing the game at all. It's that boy Cinos. What's up, Cinos? But yeah, I think about golden pearls, and there's no way normal people farm these. Or if you do, you're just trolling. That's the thing about bots. Having bots in a game, as a regular player, you should never do this farm. It's a waste of time. It is a waste of time. It's sad, but there's some things in the game with bots and gold buying and selling. There's some things in the game that you just feel like a clown doing. You can still do them. You can still go pick herbs in the open world. You can still go mine in the open world. You can still farm golden pearls in the open world. But it is... Why would you compete with computers on some of these farms? You got to play the game differently. It is actually a shame. But there's some things you just feel silly doing. I don't know if having bots on the server opens up new opportunities. I think it just incentivizes you to like level and all or play the game at max level without feeling bad. You can play the game at max level more rather than like spending time farming and stuff. And because everything's cheap on the auction house, just playing the game at max level, you can buy all your consumes and maybe gear that you need and stuff. It's the player interaction that makes vanilla great. It also seems like the more the game that progresses, the more the depth is lost. Hang on. Farming echoes without a 40-man group of bots. Yeah, solo farming echoes is kind of troll. But solo farming echoes is kind of troll in the first place. Filthy. For me, it's the player interaction that makes vanilla great. It also seems like the more the game progresses, the more depth is lost. Golden Pearl. The awful buff meta? I forgot about that trash. What do you mean, the awful buff meta? Having world buffs? Bro, having world buffs is actually so fun. World buffs were actually so fun. The character was really enjoyable to play. With world buffs on. Acquiring the world buffs. Now that I think back on it, I used to think that it was cringe. Well, once they put the Chrono Boon in, I think that once they took away the ability to purge world buffs, and then you could bottle them up with Chrono Boon, I think that's how I would prefer to have world buffs in vanilla. They can be booned, and they can't be dispelled. World buffs are the best. It makes speedrunning insane. It's like hardcore rating because if you die, you're fucked. Yeah, that was one example I heard all the time. Is it... Uh-oh, did I get double prizes? Rating with world buffs was similar to hardcore. In the fact that if you died with your world buffs, you basically lose the game. GG. Come back next week. Should the next fresh have some raids with world buffs enabled? Nah, dude. The harder raid difficulty is so meme. It's so troll. It's I don't know how much value it adds to the game. I mean, I think some people would enjoy like the Baron Geddon fight being as difficult as it was on Psalm. Like the mechanics were actually badass in Season of Mastery for certain fights. I didn't do very many of them, but yeah, Baron Geddon was fun in Season of Mastery. But I don't know if they should buff and make those changes, man. It was kind of cool. Yeah, 30% more stamina, insane. Yeah. Three bombs was so funny. Yeah. Any news about hardcore servers? No. Oh, actually, there actually is some type of news. Hang on, I gotta wait till Cargos gets on. I mean, it's not news. It's just pure copium. You guys tell me what you think about this, though. Ooh. Yo, what's up, Doug? Dude, you came in sounding like the voice of God.
I know, like last time. Winky changed my life with this espresso machine, man. I'm telling you.
I was just about to ask you too, though, because yeah, I think I'm gonna get an espresso machine.
It's big worth it. Big worth it.
You
know how I'm like a 2-a-day Starbucks type of Andy. Like what wifey and I like going on drives and stuff and just getting a drink. Haven't been to Starbucks one time. In like 2 months. In like 2 months.
Literally saved like
hundreds. I don't even want to say. I think wifey calculated it as like we spend like $1,200 a month on Starbucks or something. It's bad, bro.
That's wild, dog.
I haven't been one time, dude.
Yeah. That's live. Yo, wait, I was telling my brother too. I was like, Winky. I was talking about Winky. Oh.
What happened?
I just got a 26 frost spell damage belt.
Ooh.
To go with my 20 frost spell damage headpiece.
Yo, did you hit 60 on the pallet, the soul trips?
Nah, Chad's co-chef, his mom died or something this week, so he had to work all week. Or else I was gonna hit 60 today. And so he had like a family emergency, but he had to work all week. So we're stuck at 54. Bro, duels are so freaking hard, man. Like
insane. I saw Savix talking about trios today. He was like talking about how it's so easy and stuff. Duos and trios, it's just the scheduling, boss, man. I'm telling you, it's tough.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be cool on a one life set, but dude, holy crap. I'm actually, unless it's with you, never doing a duo again. Just because you and I can like duo teaching.
Yeah, we're on the same wavelength for past all that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, big Zebo in the house. What's up, Zebo? A Psalm Warrior pumper Andy. He's playing on some hardcore. Sorry if some shit was
no.
It's one of those days.
No, that's alright.
Fucking Grim Reaper. Yeah, what'd you end up doing for Valentine's Day? I was in the same boat, but I got reminded by the wife, which is always the worst scenario.
Yeah. We so it's actually terrifying. Nikki was out all day. It was just another normal day. She was hanging out with the cousins, the other little ones, watching them with Graham. And she came back at like 5, and she had a balloon. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why you got a balloon?
Oh my god. Why you got a balloon? Just leave me alone.
Where'd you get that from? And it took me a second, but we salvaged it. Yeah, so it didn't have anything. But what I did do, and I'm actually patting myself on the back for this, bro. We went to HEB, got some food, made some dinner together. Watched a couple movies. Mom came in clutch and babysat for the night. And yeah, I just had to spend time with the wife. But we ended up having that meeting, and I thought I was gonna be able to be there, and then I said I'd be there.
Was
and then,
that
like,
on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, it was like in the evening on Valentine's Day. Like,
yeah, I was on the same page. Dude. Oh yeah, that's right. It was. Dude, there should be a service where low key, where dad gamers and just regular dads can sign up. I swear. And it just pre-sends you thoughtful, goated gifts with cards, pre-filled out, wrapped, and like chocolate flour, like turnkey, bro. It literally like puts it in your like, it puts it in like a little shed near your house or something. Auto, bro. Every holiday. There's so many fucking holidays, dude. Why are there so many fucking holidays, Chris?
Sure.
I swear there's a holiday every fucking 2 weeks, dude. I'm talking. You're like, you literally go from 0 to 100. You're the most thoughtful, goated. Like,
it's just ironic.
You just go back to, bro. It's Valentine's Day. You walk out to the shed. You open it up. Bam.
It's such a guy
What
thing
did
to
it
say, because if
Like
Nikki
a
or any,
hand-knit scarf from Mongolia. With
yo,
a
that would
thoughtful
actually be
card,
dope.
bro.
That would actually be so thoughtful. You're right. That would actually be so thoughtful.
That would be sick, right? I'm not even kidding.
That would be sick. If our wives or anybody female heard that, it'd be the exact opposite of thoughtfulness.
I don't think it would be.
but
I don't think. Like, would it even be? I wonder how they would feel about it. You know,
it would-
At the
yeah,
end
it
of the
would be
day,
thoughtful in its
they're
own
getting
way.
more consistent flowers and chocolates and gifts. Yeah, you didn't go out and pick it, but
Right. It definitely
No.
depends on the female. Like I know some girls that are like super homely, like really like the thoughtfulness stuff, and that would almost be reason for divorce. like oh, so the relationship isn't good enough for you to spend time to make a fucking write in a card for me. type
no,
of
no,
deal.
you put the Johnny Hancock on it. Like it's like pre-typed. Like you put in, like you fill out like a form, right? You put all your wifey's details in there, and you put in like the top 5 things that she likes, or something, and then the algorithm makes it into a message, and then you just run out there, sign it, date it.
True.
You done, son?
You know what? You know what? They actually have kind of done that. Have you seen the cards that have like a QR code in them?
No,
You haven't seen that?
no, dude, I haven't bought a card or, unironically, since I was like in middle school.
Bro, there are now cards that have QR codes that you can scan that basically have like a virtual message embedded in them. And yeah, you could kind of do something like that. Bro, have you seen some of the AI stuff that's been going on lately?
It's been going crazy. It's freaking. I feel uncomfortable.
It's actually
I don't like it.
It's actually so hilarious to me. And that incident was really monka that happened, but it sparked this entire AI wokeness within the Twitch community.
Dude,
Just fucking,
I mean,
it's just
have
so
you seen
stupid.
like Asfan, Asmongold,
Yes.
all those guys reacting to their own AI selves?
Yes, yes.
That shit is making me feel very
Bro,
uncomfortable.
and looking at the way the AI, I mean, I don't think it was weirdly accurate in its own way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may not have been the best, but it weirdly highlighted their personalities in a weird way.
It does. I'm not sure how much of it is legit. I'm hoping that some big brain, like, engineer comes down and goes, guys, we're not quite there yet. That is like a parlor trick. They designed the AI to repeat the last 5 phrases in different combinations. There actually is no,
Right.
giga brain behind this AI. This is kind of a parlor trick. Don't worry about it. But I'm also worried that day will never come, and we're actually just living in the fucking Matrix right now.
Yeah, it's deep.
And you can just AI someone and just copy their consciousness. Dude, you know what would be fucking crazy, Gray?
Yeah.
Like when we die or something, you might just be able to like AI copy yourself, and you're kind of like more or less the same dude, and people can still just talk to you after you die.
Yeah, that's immortality. That is.
How messed up is that, though? I was watching this thing on Netflix yesterday. It was called Living with Yourself. Has anybody watched that? There's a Paul Rudd in it.
Yeah.
Kind of a normie show. It's like this dude. It's like The Office. You ever watched The Office?
Yeah.
Oh no, not The Office. Office.
I know what you're talking about.
Office Space.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
with
movie?
The red stapler. one.
Yeah.
It's like the guy-
Yeah. Yeah.
TPS reports. Kind of like that. Dude's just miserable, right?
Yeah.
And his one buddy at work, he comes in all happy and like slays the conference call. And he's like, dude, what is your secret? Why are you so happy? Why are you so fulfilled? And he's like, I went to the spa. He's like, what, you just got a hand job, bro? That's why you're so happy?
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, man, you got to go to the spa. And he goes to the spa, and they clone you, and they like take all your good traits and like focus on those.
Yeah.
And fuck, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but pretty much, yeah, like he saw like a clone of himself that was way better. And then he was supposed to die. They're supposed to get rid of him, and his clone is way better, making his wife super happy, like thoughtful, all this. But he
it's kinda fucked
survives.
up.
Yeah, he survives. And he watches his clone, and he talks with his clone. It's just crazy, man. That's the direction we're headed with this AI stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of what you wanted with those hand-picked, predetermined like gifts and stuff, right?
Yeah.
The live dog. That's so funny. AI Yasmin was so funny. Yeah, bro, I was watching that stuff yesterday, and it was kind of blowing my mind. I mean, I guess the AI and stuff has been around, but it's funny that I do feel like I feel like a lot of the Twitch community has now been introduced and interested in like this whole AI thing, or it's kind of been brought to light, and it's kind of scary to see or think. Like, I feel like after Athene's done that, there's going to be a lot more people that look into AI cloning certain streamers, and like it's about to snowball into something weird. I don't know.
kind of have a bad feeling about it though, dude. I'm a bit nervous about it. I think a lot of bad applications are going to come of it, but I don't know what yet.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably the future. It's the same thing with it could be the next frontier though, like just rapid advances in AI and machine learning and all that.
What if it probably wouldn't be very hard for a couple people to AI like the most popular streamers and just saying the worst fucking clips possible and just being like widespread across the internet, and literally everybody's reputation is ruined and you don't know what's real and what's not.
Exactly.
Like,
I already feel like there's very like little accountability with the internet right now.
Like, we're not that far from that.
It used to be cool when it was you could just be totally anonymous on the internet and shitpost and have freedom of speech, and that is still cool in a way, but at the same time, the internet is so fused with everything we do, and the fact that like people can just be really fucked up to each other and then just hide behind a VPN or something. You know, you think of all these new technologies of AI and machine learning. It's like what you said, you know, people could like impersonate each other, and hopefully it all works out.
It'll work out like it always does.
Yeah,
like it always does. Next Fresh will come out, and we'll stop thinking about everything else. Just play Fresh for a couple months. Oh man, bro, it's crazy. Myself and I mean, I kind of took a week off of vacation, so I kind of lost the Fresh bug a little bit. But since I come back, everybody's fiending for a Fresh announcement. I think it's because Psalm closed.
Yo, do you see that blue post? There's a blue post about Psalm.
Yeah. You scared me for a second. I think we read it, talking about Season Mastery closing on February 14th or after.
It was one saying it was closing on the 21st or something. Let me find
No, another one came out? I guess I didn't see that. Damn, dude, that's actually too bad that the Deadmines thing isn't this weekend.
I know, right?
We can talk about in a moment. Oh, also, do you care if I... Bro, I'm gonna bring up that tweet that Tactics shared with us. No?
I didn't even see it. What is it?
Oh, you didn't see it? Yo, it's kind of nasty. All right. So this is the underground hardcore news. It's not really news, but the news that you guys are all looking for, guaranteed. Okay, so Tactics shared this with me yesterday. Let me see if I can find it.
Season of Mastery Realms closing soon. 2 days ago. You didn't see this one? 2 days ago?
Link? Maybe. Maybe I did. Oh, the wonder of it all. Oh, yeah. So, Season Master Realms closing on or after February 14th. Yeah. And they're keeping the inner world. They're going to basically disable inner world, but keep the character creation screen so people can log off or transfer off.
Yeah. They're going to be character list only, which they might allow you to reserve your names in this state for the next one. And then the other thing I was taking away from this is they say Season of Master Realms will be available in this state for at least 3 months. So that kind of tells you there's not going to be a SOM for at least 3 months. Which is something I've been saying all along.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying like people were thinking SOM was like right around the corner.
Yeah. No,
I think it's gonna be like Q3.
Brother, have you? Okay, so we had this conversation all day yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Why would it be so bad to announce the next classic season, no matter where the date is, as early as possible? Like, what are the downsides of a long announcement?
There actually are none, and Blizzard is trolling.
Yeah, thank you.
The hype for New Realms is, in a way, better than the New Realms themselves, and it actually creates a massive. It's so powerful, and they don't really take advantage of that. They'll just be like, yeah, it's starting in 2 weeks.
Oh man, bro, thank you so much. Because people were telling me, oh, I'm gonna get burned out from playing. Like burned out, bro. No shot, you're gonna get burned out. You're telling me
Vanilla WoW. You probably haven't played normal Vanilla WoW in a long time.
So
and a lot of people in the chat, I've just been playing hardcore and shit too. And trust me, I love hardcore too.
Yeah.
I've been playing some normal Vanilla WoW with my homies from SOM on Mancrit Cluster, Grace, this game is so goated. I can't even. It's so fun, dude. This is people say these realms are dead, and now I'm experiencing a realm that's post meta. This is a post meta realm.
Yes.
Like everything's full cleared already. Like people have all stages of gear, and what happens? You might think that was a completely dead server, right? Like nobody should be playing, right?
Right.
People are playing, dude. People are playing. They're clearing ZGs and Onis. There's constant pugs. There's 1,100 people in the pool ranking in Mancrit Cluster and just Alliance. There's people ranking 14 every week, dude.
That's so weird.
There's new emergent gameplay I've never seen before. There's this thing called running sands in Silithus. I don't know if you guys have heard know of the Silithist like bug tumors that spawn in the sand.
PvP farm or honor farm.
Well, it gives you 200 honor when you turn it in, right? So, the BGs don't pop that much, right?
Yeah.
So like the best honor per hour right now is to run sands. So I've never seen this before in my life. It's like ant farms. It's like Bugs Life. You ever watch the movie Bugs Life?
Yeah.
Worker ants. All day, all around the clock, 24 hours a day, in Silithus, picking up these little tumors and turning them into the little station to keep the run up per hour.
And they
People
can't
are
mount up
griefing.
while they're holding the sands, right?
They can't mount up. They can't go any faster, and people are griefing each other while doing that, Grace, because that's the best honor per hour, and you're flagged when you're doing it. So motherfuckers are assassinating you as you're trying to run sands, and you're kind of like, there's bracket management, there's weekly PvP meetings, there's people doing Onis and ZGs all the time.
Yeah.
And there's people in full goated gear that are just playing for fun, dude. They just like to play the characters, make a little gold. And this is, dude, there's some real built diff vanilla enjoyers on this right now, bro.
Yeah.
And these people right now, my Som guild, they basically never stopped. They just been playing this whole time. Like they played Som, they tried a little Watlook, and they're like, nah, fuck this. I'm going back to Era.
Yeah.
That's how you get super successful in Som too. If you're playing Mancrit Cluster, one of the vanilla Era clusters right now, and you're dusting off the cleats and you have you have it all fresh in your mind, and you start building a community now when Som 2 drops, and you have that community turnkey, it's over.
That's live. That's live. He's talking about Mancrit.
Yeah, and White Mane is popping as well. White Mane and Mancrit are the main clusters on Era right now.
Well, you know what's interesting? You said this meta's emerging. Not even private servers. Private servers, they always were around, and they would last 3 years. But at the end of that 3-year life cycle, there weren't really a ton of people playing max in game, like they are even on Era right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, the private servers, I love them in a way because they're a huge part of our history and getting to where we are. But they just don't have the staying power and consistency, and they don't I love the Blizzard servers, bro. I'm a fucking certified Blizzard chill. I love how the servers are just on all the time, super consistent. There's people well past, after the meta has come and gone.
Right.
And it's a really fun environment to play in, man. People are actually really cool here because it's not a huge community right now. I mean, it's growing, but it's not big enough for people to ego out each other as much. They're just playing there, and you're having fun. And there actually are a ton of people, Gray, that are at the Prebus stage.
Yeah. It's almost pissing me off, bro, that you're saying this is so good. Because you know what Classic Era servers are doing right now? The only reason Classic Era servers exist, bro, they shouldn't even exist. You're not supposed to play WoW on a server that's 3 years old. Because there's never a community big enough, aka the private servers in the past. There's never a community big enough on a 3-year-old server that's there to populate it. So it's never happened before. And it's never happened for a reason, because you're just supposed to go again.
I've never seen it before, too, Gray. I've never seen it before. I've always gone, I've been fresh hopping and doing this and that, and then usually when the private servers kind of fizzle out, that's it. This is a revival. This is a server that ran its full course, died, and is now blossoming again.
Oh my gosh.
And there's plenty of guilds. There's GDKPs going. There's guilds that are raiding 4 or 5 times a week in Era right now. There's AQ20 and ZG GDKPs all the time. There's our guild right now on Mancrit, they could do Nax, but they're intentionally not. They're trying to slow roll it a little bit. They're doing MC and BWL, just getting gear progressing through. People are they transcended the meta for a little bit. They're going to go back to being meta slaves with Som 2, 100%.
Sure. Yeah,
100%. Yeah. But right now in the Classic Era realm, you're trying to find reasons to enjoy the game and play and do stuff like this, right? And the Silithus sand running is the most hilarious emergent gameplay I've ever seen. I've never seen the zone utilized in this way. Can people even imagine it?
Yeah.
And right now on Era, you log in any time of the day, 24/7, and you go to Silithus, and it looks like a bug's life.
Yeah.
because that's the best honor per hour right now, to run sands, and that is the new rank 14 grind. It's like, how disciplined can you be to run thousands of sands per week? The most mind-numbing thing ever.
That's
and then weave in a few BGs.
That's actually wild to think, bro, that the game is created new content over time. It's like the fucking AI, bro. It's always coming up with something new. Like,
you keep finding different ways. Like the world has been interacted with.
It comes back to the world. Yeah, it comes back to the world being the game. Like, the world is so deep. There's metas that still don't exist.
And you know what's fucking sick, dude? So a lot of people played Warrior on Som, right? Myself included. And it was the first time I mained Fury Warrior in vanilla. I always played like Hunter or Warlock or something, right? And I had a fun time. I felt like I was blasting in Som. But that's still a hollow fraction of how hard you pump with buffs, right? Because he had no buffs in Som.
Right.
All those Som warriors are like dogs on the leash, bro. Now that they're on Era, you can use buffs, man. These guys are sicko mode. Dude, last week was Darkmoon Fair week, and we got it again, right? Dude, playing with Boone, Greg, is so fucking goated. So I love Boone. Boone is like the most genius thing, man. It's so fun. It's a great gold sink that absorbs all the money, right? A lot of ways, because you're actually popping the Boone. You're probably storing buffs. You probably spend like 70, 80 gold, or maybe 60, 70 gold.
Right.
Because you're having to, like, capture an Oni buff, capture a DMT buff, capture DMF buffs.
So
capture ZG buff.
You're spending 30 gold a week to capture all your
more, probably like 60, 70 gold. Yeah. But you're collecting them all like Pokemons, bro. And you get them all lined up, and then you're in the raid with the boys, and you fucking bankai all together tactically. And the thing is, like, you pop your boons and restore them. Like, there's a strategy to it, right? It's like, all right, everybody pop booms now. We're going to restore them now. Cooldowns, it's an hour cooldown. You can't just do it all the time, right?
Right.
So you structure it in a way where you're going to have buffs for, like, the maximum uptime, and you can, like, target certain bosses or whatever. Right. And blasting with buffs, bro, is so fun. It's so fun. Everything is just falling over, bro. All the bosses are kind of falling over in a way, but it feels good.
It's just fun, yeah. Dog, what the fuck? Bro, I don't even want to bring up this tweet now, man. I'm not even gonna show it. Because now I just want to play vanilla.
Dude, I'm telling you, regular standard issue vanilla, I could suggest a million changes. I could suggest a million changes for vanilla WoW that I do think aren't going to ruin the game. Like, I honestly feel like they would be enhancements, but at the same time, just standard issue regular ass vanilla is still so goated that we don't even necessarily need Classic Plus right now. The people who need Classic Plus to play it again
are the guys that don't like vanilla.
They're gonna fall out anyway, bro. They're falling out anyway. They're done after MCBWO.
Right.
The people who actually love vanilla and appreciate all of there is to doing it. I don't know if we're even there yet, where you need to dramatically alter the game. The game is still so fun.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that. Yeah. I could totally see that. What you're saying, with all the stuff you're saying right now, because we haven't had vanilla. I mean, Som came out and we participated in Road to Rag. Som was kind of weird too, bro. Like, that wasn't a vanilla. Because of the PvP grind, I heard that the people that did play Season of Mastery normally, it was just QBGs at max level. They kind of skipped the pre-bis grind process and raided in their PvP gear. So that wasn't even like a vanilla experience.
To a certain extent, but that's still a small part of the community. A lot of people still didn't take on the rank 14 grind, but yeah, for sure. Like, the 14 gear puts the server on a clock to a certain extent, which is good and bad. I mean, if I had to rate my enjoyment out of Som, because I played a lot of multi-life on Som, it honestly would have been, it was one of the best experiences I ever had playing WoW. It was super fun, man. I would actually put it at like a 9.5 out of 10.
As someone that actually played it. And everybody that's rating Som a 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 unsuccessful didn't even play Som in the first place.
if you polled 10 people in the community and asked them how they thought Season of Mastery did, the sad thing is 8 out of 10 of those people would say it was a colossal failure. But 8 of those 10 people didn't even really play it or even try to. They didn't even try to really understand what they did differently. And I don't know how you can play vanilla WoW and think it's a failure in any capacity. I'm not even kidding you, dude. The game is so goated that, like, how are you not having fun? Whatever curveballs they throw at you, bro, you're still, the items are still sick. Like, the classes are still fun to play. Like, the zones are still great. Like, there's still a ton to do. Like, it's tough to really play a fresh vanilla server and be miserable.
Can we talk about Som experience being out of sync with the leveling zones? Like you just
I don't
feel
think it
like
was,
half
though.
the leveling zones are just dissipated because of the leveling speed. I mean,
I don't think it really was. I think you still pretty much had to do all the quests. Like I remember hearing the Zerant and stuff talk about the Psalm like leveling guide and stuff for like RXP.
didn't change that much.
You still had to grind. Like you still have to grind in that Feralus range where you're at right now in that cave. Like you still have to get like a level there or something instead of like 2.
Right.
You pretty much, I think it's kind of user error to an extent, but most people will end up skipping zones. I'd end up skipping zones because I'm not like the best leveler in the world. So
Right.
if you're killing too many things and you don't know how to quest super good, like yeah, you can totally skip some zones. But I think for the most part, you still hit all the zones.
Carter's so good at building up hype around the game. Yeah, man. I mean, it's fun talking to somebody that loves playing Vanilla WoW, and it's cracking me up, bro, that you're finding so much enjoyment out of Classic Era right now. Because I know there's a lot of people saying it. Whenever people say that Classic Era is fun, almost myself included, it's like, Classic. And that's what I said before that. Me and Cargos had this conversation. I was like, bro, you're not supposed to play Classic Era right now. You're like, have you heard like my take on Vanilla WoW? It's like, yeah, Classic Era is a thing, but the server's like 3 years old. Nobody wants to play on a Vanilla WoW server that has no progression, and it's 3 years old. Like, it's fucking stupid, dude.
The game with no progression is actually a unique vibe.
It just
really
blowing my
enjoy
mind.
it.
Like, that shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I always wondered how it would be if they launched a new fresh vanilla
Yeah.
and all content was available from the jump. Because I'm telling you, I've said this a million times on stream. A million times. People don't, the vast majority of players do not make it to AQ or Nax. It's not anything wrong with the game. It's just straight up when you have to do 12 weeks straight of MC where it's like not that fresh anymore, or BWL, you lose the lion's share of your players due to boredom or burnout. So
Right.
people don't make it to AQ. They don't make it to Nax. So I'd love to see that level of passion and energy that goes into a fresh, but these players actually getting into Nax, getting into AQ. And so what's the worst case scenario? You have that stuff out for longer. I'm looking at what the meta looks like once all that stuff is out. Like, people are still running it, bro. People are still having a good time. I don't know how niche of an
Right.
experience this is, all things considered,
Right.
but having a lot of that energy where you still have all the best players, and that would create an exciting meta in a way, because who knows what people are going to skip. Are you just going to skip MC? Are you going to skip BWL? I don't think so. You're still going to hit some of this stuff for a bit. And,
Right.
Going into Nax, how much of Nax can you clear in Prebis?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that'd
Like-
be nasty.
Maybe like a Nubricon, like maybe the Spider Wing. That's it. Like I don't think you can go full clear the whole thing for sure. No shot. Like you wouldn't, not even close. You'd probably maybe kill like a boss or two.
Bro,
You have to get some other gear.
This entire conversation is just bolstering the fact that you don't necessarily need Classic Plus right now. You really don't, bro. You can just tweak one or two things, release the world in a different way. That it's the base world is already so deep and can be experienced so differently.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
you
bro,
don't need to risk anything. You don't need to risk anything to re-release it.
hardcore is a unique vibe and it's super fun, and I love hardcore to death. And like, I just think both ways to play vanilla are really great. Because like the thing that you lose when you're playing hardcore is just the ability to kind of full on blast all gas no brakes and like just enjoy that, because you're playing very cautious. It's
Yeah.
kind of stressful. Playing hardcore is actually stressful.
Yeah.
For me, it was at max level. Some of these guys in HC Elite and stuff, they are built diff, and I think they can truly relax and enjoy at max level.
Yeah.
But for me, it was very stressful during Road to Rag and stuff like that. So, there's that aspect to it. But I don't know, bro. Like, Vanilla WoW is the version of the game where buffs and consumables matter the most, and to collect them all, you have to get out into the world to collect them all. There is too much consumables that you can use and buffs, and not enough time to get them all.
Yeah.
You can play all week and barely make
Yeah.
it, so you have all the stuff you need for it.
Yeah. Kind of
And you have to go out in the world. You have to go collect buffs from tribute. You have to go
collect your
and do dark. You have to go farm dark, demonic runes in Felwood or whatever. You could
Right.
buy dark runes, but they're like 50 gold per or something, right? So you
Right.
can't buy those. You need to get healthy mana pots. You need to go make flasks, right? So you and this stuff is so expensive that you kind of like have no choice. The way the economy is in vanilla, you have no choice. You kind of like have to get out there, you know,
Yeah,
or have the
economy
guild help
feels
you
good.
or something.
Yeah, the economy feels good, bro. You cannot farm raw gold efficient like.
So I'm
very
saying,
well
and
in
then
vanilla.
I'm just looking at myself as a hunter. It's not even as bad as a hunter, but I need dense dynamite. A lot of times that stuff isn't on there, so I have to go get, you know, I have to go get some thorium bars for bullets. I need thorium bars for bullets. I need dense stone for bullets as well. You need dense stone for dynamite. I mean, the list goes on and on, right? Like there's like 30 things you need for raid, and I enjoy that flow. I mean, it feels like a World of Warcraft when you have to get out into these zones and stuff like that, where to get, you know, the buffs and consumes. That's my favorite version of the game. That's the WoW that feels the most WoW-like to me. Or what I'm saying, like, you know, it's different strokes for different folks, but TBC and Beyond is like not that. It's still super fun. I'm not trying to discredit those versions of the game at all, but it's not that for sure, right? Like that buff consume meta is a vanilla exclusive thing, I swear.
Dude, I'm just sitting here thinking, I swear, bro, you talking about vanilla WoW, you just made like half the people's day in chat right now. Like, how many people have a smile on their face? Let me get a smile in the chat if you're just smiling, listening to Cargos talk about vanilla. I can't help but smile, bro, thinking about it, man. Holy shit. Makes me want to play so bad. Look at all those smiles, dog.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the Psalm 2. So I've been talking with my Psalm guild, right? And so they've been playing this whole time, and I fell out. I actually regret it, man. I fell out a little bit into the AQ phase to go get hyped for Wrath.
Yeah.
And doing all that.
You wish you would.
And I regret it, bro. This guild is probably the closest guild I've felt to like a home base for me out of all my recent classic.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You remember how we said in TBC we fell out and then Wrath? Bro, we really were going to commit mentally. I was talking about it a moment ago, right? I was going to be there till ICC, bro. Like, I
was too, bro.
But I was going to be there.
Yeah, I was going to be there too, man. I was going to be there right there with you, but it was sort of like gritting your teeth type of thing. Like,
yeah, but I was going to make it. But now that I'm thinking about it, you could put that energy into your next classic fresh and push through, and it would be worth it this time, right?
So I was one of the pumpers in SOM with this guild, right? And we were having a great time. We were one of the like top guilds, and we ranked to 14th together. And I love and cherish those memories. It was so fun, right? And I left in AQ, and I did kind of feel like I was doing them a little bit dirty. Like, you know, that's when they were hurting on recruits, right? People were like, once you get to AQ phase, I'm telling you, people just start falling out in droves. Wrath was on the horizon, so it's like that's when they were hurting on people. And I was like, I gotta go play Wrath, man. I gotta go do my content creator thing. I kind of regret it, but they hung in there, and they ended up doing really well in SOM. They did basically the most hard modes for AQ and Nax on the server, and they've been more or less playing this whole time. And I was thinking to myself, that's how you get really successful on like a SOM 2 or something, or like a vanilla fresh, when you just run it back, Gray. Like, you just run it back. They've been playing this whole time. They know the entire meta. Every pixel, every move is just seared into their brain. Like, they've just been doing it for so long. And they have a good core now, a strong core that's been there, probably 15 players. You just run it back on a fresh, it's over, dude. Like, it is. I was telling them, you guys just... all of us on SOM 2 just roll brown class, dude, and we just meat grinder melee lead the way, bro.
No, dude, are you gonna make me level a multi-life warrior on classic era?
We all go brown class because your melee core is those are
yeah.
like
You have to go warrior. I'll go warrior. Yeah. You have
warrior or rogue, bro. You just need the strong melee cleave, and you can't get enough of them. Pumper melee cleave, and it's really good. It's really good if they all get along, because the warrior loot drama is bad. It's really bad, right?
Yeah.
But if you guys are all at the point where you know somebody well enough, like if you were playing warrior and I was playing warrior, if you get an onslaught girl, so I literally don't care. Like, I'm literally happy for you. You're like you're like an extension of me in that sense if you get that gear. And if you're at that level with your warrior core and you're all pumpers, it's over, dude.
Oh my gosh, dude! You're gonna make me level a warrior on Mancrick right now. Oh.
It's fun, dude. It's fun. I'm telling you, you can join the guild, you know, and do some raids, just like get your feet wet and stuff again like that. I'm trying to do Nax. I'm gonna push them to do Nax, but they're like, nah, man, you're gonna get gear and then you're gonna burn out and like you're not gonna want to play your character anymore. Like they're intentionally taking it slow. Like we're doing MCBW all this weekend, and they're doing ZG and AQ GDKPs and stuff.
Wow. a vanilla server gets announced, and like the most fun thing to do is level characters. Like, how fun would it be? Oh my gosh, can you imagine these servers if vanilla gets announced? Hey guys, in either by the end of this month they announce a vanilla fresh this summer, or even by the end of the year. Yeah, guys, we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna run it back. No Psalm 2. We're just gonna do another fresh vanilla server. Imagine what these classic era servers would do, bro. They would blow up. I swear they'd explode overnight.
They would. But I think these people are going to come back to classic era too, like in the off season of Psalm. Like I've been saying, like I like the ecosystem they have here, and like these classic era servers could be online for the next 10, 20 years, man. Like these are like the evergreen servers where they keep the values 1x, and it's like a museum, and you know, you retire characters here, and there's always going to be some pulse. And then Psalm is like the, you know, the next thing. Like it's hard to explain, but the next fresh, right? And then it goes on. You try something different.
You're making me want to play vanilla, but I don't want to play hardcore.
It is really fun, man. I think you'd really enjoy yourself. I want to see Grays on a warrior arc, though. That would be super fun. Go through all that.
I have to, bro. If you are a lifelong fan of the game and you don't play warrior and vanilla well, you're kind of trolling.
And the thing is, I used to think Horde was better than Alliance. Obviously, because of Wind Fury and looks, aesthetics, and stuff like that.
Paladins.
Alliance is so goated.
Whenever Ampy said, "Yeah, guys, you want to do Road to Rag and Hardcore One Life," instantly, Alliance, Paladins. Like, had to be Paladins.
Yeah, I mean, Salve is huge, bro. But swords, it's just swords, man.
Yeah.
Swords are cracked. Like,
yeah.
The racial is so good, and there's so many swords in the game. And just, you know, the fact that the ZG swords exist and sharpening stones are so strong. Like,
yeah,
Alliance is just incredibly strong, man.
Yeah.
Even in a PvP server, I swear the Alliance racials are like better than the Horde racials. Like, I know that may sound like a hot take. Trust me, I played my fair share of both. The Alliance PvP racials are absolutely insane. Perception is no joke at all. It's actually an incredible ability to use. It works just as good as it does in TBC. Stone form is busted OP.
Dwarf Priest.
Yeah, I mean, all the Dwarf Priest racials as well.
Wow, nasty. Look what Winky said. Brand new year, brand new TwitchCon host cities. Paris, July 8th through 9th for EU. October 22nd, Las Vegas. Oh, dude, TwitchCon is in Vegas. It's over. Yo, it's over.
Oh, God. Someone's losing a kidney. You should book our flights, though. Like, wait. If you book, like, this far ahead, is the flight cost way cheaper?
I think if you book now, the price is kind of set, and I think that it can change in the future, at least with like Southwest. If the price gets cheaper, you can rebook and get like savings. So yeah, I don't think there's any downside to booking right now. But yeah, Vegas. Vegas is, brother. If a fresh comes out or like a hardcore server comes out, we need to do a meetup in Vegas and like have
I'm down.
And like host it there and be in a gaming cafe together, and like we need to be side by side in our duo hardcore run. No lifing 60 in like 3.5 days.
Yeah, man. We should book in all our TwitchCon flights and stuff like that. It gives you it's kind of motivation to stay active and stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, that's nasty. Okay,
One buddy, I remember I used to go to these games industry events like GDC and DICE and PAX East, PAX West, Gamescom, all the whole circuit, right? And his name was Andy, and he booked his hotel and flights in literally a year in advance, and it was so big brain. He got the cheapest rates. He was so good at it. Like, it's like a skill to travel.
Yes.
It's a skill to go to events and stuff. Like, you have to be big brain about it. And if you're late to the party, you just end up paying a massive premium and feeling.
Bro, traveling. Whenever I lived in Europe, I had a buddy named Ricky. This motherfucker knew how to travel. Like, if you've ever traveled with somebody that knows what they're doing, there's a huge difference between your dad traveling and acting like he knows everything and it's absolute dumpster fire, and somebody that actually knows how to travel.
Absolutely. Like, if they're packed light and everything like that, no check-in, no carry-on, no clunkiness. They're just ergonomically.
Bro, they know how to get through the airport. Bro, we spent spring break in Morocco, and as soon as we walked out of the airport, Ricky was like, "Keep your head down." He's like, "Keep walking." we're gonna get a taxi at the end of the line. And it was like just little things like that. Like you don't get the first taxi, you fucking walk, 100 steps.
Yeah,
You
it's a
get the
skill.
taxi there, yeah. It's so sick. Wiki's gonna drive out there. Hey, bro, do you want me to show you this tweet that Tactics peeped the other day? Oh man, I'm not even excited about it anymore, bro. After you start talking about Vanilla WoW and like non-hardcore, I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah,
But-
I think you just kind of need to play both, like bounce back and forth. Like if you just spammed hardcore characters for the next 3 months, you probably will burn out at some point. Like it's just you're only human. Like you can just play some multi-life, play some hardcore, back and forth.
Okay, brother, look at this. Tactics peep this. It doesn't mean anything, guys. Let's be honest. But this guy, Mugata, he's like you. A lot of love for Classic Era right now and a lot of hesitation for people waiting for Psalm 2 to start. Any good news or bad news would be great right now. And then this is a grin, right? I'm not sure what his title is, but he works at Blizzard, right? And his response is, have you heard the good news about the community-driven WoW Classic Hardcore Challenge?
It almost sounds like a copy pasta or something, right? It sounds like sounds like something. That's awesome though. Yeah, that's really, really cool.
It's such a weird response, man. Like, so out of the blue. A grin.
Yeah, that's dope.
Like that ends up being his response.
Yo, what do you think about this Deadmine shit, bro? Like 6 hours on Era. What level are people going to be based on the last 2 events we did?
How long was the last one?
Need you to come through right now and
Yeah.
use your. You have a good mind for this, a very good mind for this. Like the last one, the Wailing Caverns was 5.5, was it?
Was it 5.5 hours
4.5?
leveling?
It was 5.5 or 4.5.
I think it was actually 4 hours. Does anyone remember it, bro?
We can scroll
I
up
should
on
know
the
how
on the
long this
Discord. I'm
is.
sure it'll show on there.
I think it was... Yeah, it was 5.5. We had a 5.5 hour leveling session, dog. All we need is to hit up Zarant and Tommy and Tactics and go, okay, how fast can you guys level in 4.5 hours? And you figure out what their max level is. And
I
you
think
almost
about
base
it.
it around that.
It was 5.5 hours of leveling.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
But the thing is, Deadmines is easier than Wailing Caverns.
Yeah. We're doing Dead Mines.
Like we're on the same page with that, right? Deadmines is
Yes.
easier than Wailing Caverns.
Yes.
Everything in there is way more cheesable.
Yes.
I think the bosses are higher level though.
Okay.
Like what is Burden 21? Because
Yeah,
I think
he's
21.
21.
Van Cleef is 21.
Yeah,
But
they're
you
both
can kind of
21.
cheese him.
Yeah, but yeah. Van Cleef is slightly easier than Burden. He is. He's easier than Burden. You'd only get fucking one shot gift. Okay, what I need you to answer is how low do you want people to be in Dead Mines? Like, is there a cap that you wouldn't want to see people in Dead Mines? Because I'm pretty sure you can get in there at 11. But for this tournament, be honest with me, you don't want to see a level 11 in Dead Mines, do you?
No, I don't.
What you need to do is create a minimum level that people have to achieve that feels really good. Like, so no matter what happens in the Dead Mines group, they feel like they achieved something during the leveling process. And if that minimum level is 14, it's like, yo, if you hit 14, you train your 14 skills, you feel like you did something. Yo, Snacky Bucks with the raid. Thanks, brother. We're just talking about... Oh, we
So,
got tacos on the line. Tell me about this next tournament.
Era 1X. I remember like
Appreciate
a
you,
good benchmark for like a speedrunner, people that leveled pretty fast, was 20 in 8 hours. Like that'd be that's a pretty solid time. But you have to be a pretty damn good at leveling to do that. And you know, there's not that many people on the planet that can just bust out level 20 in 8 hours.
Bonjour, yo. Thanks,
So,
thank you.
you know, in 6 hours, let's say, of leveling,
We did 5.5 last time. Time to 20 heavily depends on class. Yeah, and that's okay. You just might not see some classes in these tournaments because they level too slow. I guess just the nature of it.
what I'd like to do is 6 hours of leveling and then kind of structure it as like an 8 hour event. Maybe you could do 6.5 hours of leveling. But I'm curious what level people will get to that. Like I gotta ask Tactics and the boys what they think as well.
The other question is, man, I'm sorry. I'm just I'm trying to figure out that minimum level, because I think that's the first part of making the tournament a big success. Is if people feel like they hit that level gate and they achieved it or they missed it, feels like you got something done. But let's be honest, bro. If you go into Dead Mines at level 14, you're probably not going to clear it anyways. I think I'd do like, yeah, I think I would do, no matter what the leveling time is, you have to be 14 in order to get drafted.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
just to like, just to be able to manage the teams in the tournament, that you have to have a minimum level. Got to make the team selection real fast somehow. Yeah, it has to be like less than 20 minutes, the draft. It needs to be super quick. Is he going to be Horde this time? I think it's going to be Alliance, right, Corgos? Alliance Dead Mines?
I think it's going to be...
Or are you going to do both factions? I think both factions would
Probably
be really hard
both.
to manage.
You think so?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
4 different.
We did Alliance
imagine
last
doing
time, right?
Imagine doing 4 draft systems, bro, in between both servers, both Ally and Horde. I don't know. I
That
think
is
it'd be a
true. That is
mistake.
true. We might go Alliance again, though, because we're already dealing with really tight timelines here.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to have people level too long because they're going to burn out. At the same time, I always remember, though, guys, you know our original hardcore cups, like 1 through 4, were 10 hours of leveling. They were 10 hours of leveling. They were just exhausted after it ended. They were 10 hours of leveling. Then there was like a post-game show and stuff, right?
Yeah, pre-game,
I mean,
post-game, it was over 12 hours. Like
when people get on WoW and they play, like, it's not uncommon to play for 8 hours, right? I feel like that's, you know, people do that somewhat regularly. So, I don't know. Probably Alliance, man, even though we just did an Alliance one, to try to cut down on travel time.
Yeah, and Alliance feels good in Dead Mines too. I don't think anybody's bothered by it. Cap it at 15. The thing it, bro, I'm actually scared about these stupid level caps, because the longer this event goes on, the longer the gap between the average Andy and the best of the best is. And you're gonna end up in a situation where the best people, they literally sit around for 2 hours, 3 hours. Like they don't even want to participate because there's a level cap and the event takes so long. Like some of your best players, the tournament, their overall experience is actually extremely diminished because of the level cap.
Yeah.
Would be
It
interesting.
might be a long day, bro.
Yeah, would be interesting to make a race.
7 hours of leveling would get, let me see. Could you get to like 17 in 7 hours? I think you could, right? For like even just Joe Schmo. So let's say like 10 in 2 hours.
Yeah.
11 in 2.5.
10 in 2
12
hours,
in
and then I
3.
think on average it's like 40-45 minutes a level after that. For like the average Andy, like 40-45 minutes.
Yeah.
So let me think. Let me get the calculator out.
Even if you just were conservative and did an hour a level, you do 10 and 2, 11 and 2.5, 12 and 3 hours. And these are just the early levels. These are like half hours. And then it would be an hour a level for just Joe Schmo. 13 and 4, 14 and 5, 15 and 6, 16 and 7. That's probably what we're looking at, which is...
So it would take the average Andy
leveler.
6 hours to hit 15, kinda.
I think the average Andy is getting 16 and 7.
Yeah, I think 15 and 6, 16 and 7. Okay, yeah, right around the same spot.
Yeah.
15 in 6 hours, give or take 17 in 7 hours. The thing is, bro, you do 7 hours, you're going to have those people. Are you going to put a level cap on it? Or no? You might. If you don't put a level cap, the person who has the highest level, the hunter, is just going to win the game.
Yeah.
But then, but if you put a level cap on it and it's a super long leveling session, like those speedrunners don't even want to be there because they have nothing to do for 2-3 hours. Wait, what's Winky saying? Average Andy getting 16 in 10 hours? What? We're on crack?
What's that? 16 and maybe 12? No.
Wiki, you were
16 and 12 hours?
You're
What are you?
out of your mind.
Fucking on peyote the whole time? 12 hours?
Oh, ain't no way.
No, I mean the people playing in this are like signing up to level quick, you know, they're literally gonna go mine copper for an hour and a half or something like.
Out of touch? No, dude.
No way, man. We're trying to slow this down a lot. Like I'm telling you, hold on. Okay. An hour a level. I'm saying an hour.
Hour level.
And an hour to get from 13 to 14. An hour to get from 14 to 15.
So 10 and 2, which no one's gonna make 10 and 2, but let's say 10 and 2.
Let me paste this to you. Okay. Look at this. Look at this.
Damn, dude, 8 hours and they're maybe 16. Fucking it. That
10 and 2 hours. Just a nice little standard issue benchmark. 11 and 2.5. So you have half hour.
No one's there. No one's 11 and 2.5 hours.
What do you mean? Most people
aren't even 10 and 2.5 hours. Especially
Bro,
with
you're
competition.
literally
No, you're not though. Like Druid. No, you're not, bro. I mean, this is
what Druid. You're talking about Druid.
Yeah.
Orange class.
I'm talking about orange class in Mulgore. Yeah, true.
Hold on, can't we just look at our last tournaments? Wasn't RFC on Era?
No, it was on Era. Yes.
Yeah.
It was on Era. And people barely made 10 in 3 hours. A lot of people barely made 10 in 3 hours.
Wait, what was it though? Was it 14? What was the cap?
Oh, maybe it was 4 hours leveling. I don't remember.
Let me see.
The cap was 14. No, the cap was 13.
And how long was the time?
It was 4 hours. And the cap was 13. And there were a lot of people that barely got level 10 to get drafted. There were a lot of 10s and 11s in 4 hours. You okay? Let me add Wiki to the call.
Hold on. Where's the? I'm trying to scroll up and find this.
Yo, I'm gonna make a group. Join the new group chat.
Oh, you didn't post an announcement in the hardcore Discord for it.
For RFC, did I not?
I don't think so.
Okay, join this new call.
Hello.
Sorted.
Bro. Okay, let me just lay this on you for reference. Okay, I just logged into my level 15 warrior that I was leveling for the Mock Gura, right? Yeah. 0 professions. I was just leveling to get to 20 before the tournament for the dueling, right? No dungeons, no nothing. 0 professions. It took me 9 hours to get to 15.
You didn't have a time thing. You didn't have a time thing though. Like you weren't like striving to like get to a thing. Like you're probably just chilling.
Average, yeah. I was just chilling, of course. But I'm saying like an average player is not gonna be dead mines level in 6 hours.
I'm gonna be honest though. These dungeon cups and tournaments, in the interest of time, as an average player, you have to push yourself a little bit. Like, you have to try a little bit. It's going to weed out the average fucking boomer a
so
little
remember
bit.
we were
the
saying,
thing is, you don't, like, if you want people to be able to play in it, right? Like, you can't, like, the problem is getting enough people to sign up and actually be dungeon level at the end. Like, people are going to have to sweat. Like, oh, better not poop till I'm done the draft.
We could just extend it. I think the maximum you could extend it is 8 hours, right? If it was an 8-hour leveling session. 8 hours. That's a long day, but there will be people that do it. I guarantee you. It's not going to be as much as probably RFC because that's the most accessible, but that's how you give people the most amount of time. 8 hours.
I would almost rather see 5 teams on NA and EU. Only 5 teams get drafted, which would mean a shorter leveling session, the average level is going to be way higher, and it's going to be a slightly more competitive. And yes, there's less participants, but I think it would make for a better outcome of the tournament. Yes, there's less people participating. Might feel a little bit more sweaty, but there's less streams to follow. The competition's way tighter. It's a little bit more interesting than 20 teams of just the entire community dogging it out together, which I love, and it's wholesome in its own way, but it would be kind of fun to have 5 NA, 5 EU teams with a little bit stricter time periods. Sorry, Ben, I'm not watching an 8-hour event. You will though, Gordon. That's the thing, bro. Like you'll tune in and out. Like you'll watch the 4th hour, leave, go do laundry.
People watch the 10. That's the thing. People watch the 10-hour level hardcore cups initially. Those 10 hours of level.
Or they just catch the end.
Yeah, but if we're doing like an 8-hour leveling session into a 1-hour draft into a 2-hour.
Yeah.
1 hour.
Well, that's why that's the other thing. That's why I only want like 5 teams. Like I'd be okay. I'm not trying to exclude people. I'm just saying for the quality of the tournament, it would be okay to have 5 teams.
I don't think you're going to get enough people to be even at level for 5 teams.
Okay, 4 teams. In 4 teams.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't think putting a cap on the amount of teams like that is going to be an issue at all.
No. Yeah, we wouldn't put a cap on it. It would just be who makes it. Yeah, and I think only 4 or 5 teams would make it on each region.
The RFC Cup that you did. And keep in mind, Horde levels slower than Alliance, generally speaking.
Sure,
Elwyn is tracked.
Yeah.
Dark Shore is tracked.
Yeah.
Okay? So on Horde, with big-ass bottleneck and Duratar, level cap was 13 in 4 hours. 4 era. And people got there. People got to 13
Very few people got there. Very few.
I mean, there were people lower, but how few? Like, there was still a good amount of 13s. Like, there's at least like a 13 or 2 on each team. And then there's NA. I heard NA had way more. I played on EU on that one. So that was people's first stab at this. Like, things are not optimized. They've not refined their routes. They're nothing like that. This is 4 hours to 13.
It's a rough one. I would like to see like someone just make an era character that isn't a speedrunner and just follow Rested XP for 8 hours and see what level you're at. I don't think you'd probably be 17, 18.
Perfect. I mean, that's amazing. That's what you can be 17, 18 and clear the whole thing. No problem.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I remember back even in SOM, Calamity and I were talking, there was a challenge to try and hit level 20 in under 8 hours, and it was incredibly difficult.
It's pretty hard.
Even as a speedrunner, it's hard to hit 20 in 8 hours, right?
It is hard.
So if you're basing it off that, right? And that's on SOM too. Like, I mean,
no, that's not on SOM. SOM, no shot.
That wasn't on SOM.
No, this was early SOM before it was 100%. I think it was like 40%
the 40%.
of the time.
Okay, so it wasn't really SOM. It felt like Classic Era a little bit.
Yeah, it was like Classic but better, right? It was the 40% extra.
Yeah, but the 20 in 8 hours is an era.
Okay, wait. So, do you think a full group? You think 5 level 16s can clear Dead Mines?
I think so.
Yes.
I think Van Cleef just kills everybody.
No. You kite Van Cleef. Yeah, you're an idiot. You have to.
You have to kite.
Like that's the only way you kill.
So if you don't draft a hunter, you lose. So why?
No, not even, bro. You can kite with anything.
It's gonna be fun. It'll be fun to watch. That's what matters to me, right? I want to watch 5 level 16s clear it, 100%.
5 level 16s can clear Dead Mines. That is the benchmark of success. 5 level 16s can clear this dungeon 100%. So,
I mean, we did it
base the leveling
as
around level
3-man at like 17. Remember on Fresh Wednesday?
This is a little bit inspirational, okay? This is a little bit inspirational. Look at the title of this video. Look at the title.
Let me see.
Look at the title. Look at the title. Look at the title. What does that title say?
Level 10 Hunter Solo Van Cleef.
Look at that title. For all the fucking naysayers, I'm putting it in the chat.
Yeah, a level 10 Hunter could solo Van Cleef. Yes.
The title of that.
Tainted solo to Dead Mines on a warrior. At level. Like, it's not.
Did he do it at like 22?
Impossible. Yeah, he did it at Dead Mines level.
Or 26. 26 is a lot different than.
I think it's 24 is what he did it at.
Play that shit, Gray. I want to see how he does it again. I'm telling you, just post that.
Just Kai Van Cleef.
You're gonna have to do it this way, boys. If you're gonna be 16 in here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Skull level. Van Cleef's skull.
This is some Thomas Salamis tech right here.
Pet dead instantly.
He's rezzing it.
Cleef also spawns.
Yeah, like you could kite Van Cleef. It's just gonna be.
But I'm saying,
I don't know, man.
So
Like,
other
it's
than
gonna
Van
be
Cleef,
tough.
okay, visualize this. Visualize this. You're in Dead Mines with the boys, level 16. What are you fighting? First room is 17s. They're normals, there's like a couple elites that are 17. They're like a wizard, and like you'll kill a 17 elite as a bunch of 16s or whatever, right?
First room is the goblin room, right?
Yeah, and then you get to the first boss. The first boss is going to be that like ogre guy. You'd probably kite him. He's slowable.
He's hard. That guy is actually super difficult.
It does, but he's slowable though. So you can actually, you'd probably just go for like the Terragaman, the Hungerer type strat, you know, from RFC, where you just slow him and kite him around.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna love this event. Just so you know, like it's gonna be hilarious watching teams just get murdered by Van Cleef.
So yeah. Sorry.
Like these are teams that have no synergy together. They're drafting each other on the spot. They've probably never played with each other before, and now
What
they
if
all
there's
have to,
one
like,
champion
sync
hunter
up,
though?
right?
What if it's literally K Super or something?
No, yeah, you need.
And he's
that's
left.
What I'm saying.
Everyone's
like,
dead.
You have to get a hunter.
What
like,
ruins the
it's so
event?
required.
Does a level 20 hunter in a group like this ruin the event? Does it make it too easy and too face roll? What ruins
a level
the event?
20 hunter,
Wiki?
yeah.
What ruins the event? Level 20 hunter?
I
Does a
think
level
20
18 hunter
makes it way too easy.
Does a level 18 hunter ruin the event?
No. Because 20 is you have pack, right? And you can run faster.
What about 2 18 hunters?
I don't know. I don't think you even cap it, bro. I think you don't cap it to
No,
try to
you do.
to try to boost up a little bit because we're worried, Gray. I'm worried people
It's not
won't
about the
clear
leveling
it.
session though. It's not about.
I'm worried people won't clear it though. That's what I'm worried about.
Oh
I'm worried.
no, it'll
But
get.
the thing is, though, right?
Cleared.
If people don't clear it, it's almost even better, right? Because then you just go off of who got the furthest, the fastest.
The WC event was really weird. No one died for 45 minutes. One team cleared.
Oh, dude.
And then nobody else cleared it, except for
there
was
were 3
one other
teams
group
in
that
total.
cleared. Yeah,
that cleared.
No, there were 2 teams that cleared, and then one team killed Verdun and
Oh,
then died
yeah.
on the last boss.
Yeah, I forgot.
But it
We
was
try to
so
get tactics
drawn
in there,
out.
bro.
It was so weird.
Yeah, Verdun is the only real difficult part of Wailing Caverns. Oh no, not like this.
Tactics is a very quantitative, analytical,
Yes.
young.
One of the best speedrunners in the world to tell you that you can level fast. Like
No. He can role play. He can role play as Joe Schmo. I'm telling you, he can do it. He can do
You
it.
can't
He can
just
do it.
bring tactics in
He
as
can
an
do it.
example of like
He
what
can
an
role
average
play.
player
He
levels
can
like.
role play. He thinks his
That's
mind.
not how this works.
His mind thinks about things in XP per hour, bro. When he goes to the grocery store and he's picking a carrot up, he's like, he is thinking about XP per hour.
You can't
He's
just
parsing
say
the
like,
meal prep,
hey,
speedrunning the meal
this
prep
is-
time.
By the way, world record holder for several classes in several categories.
I'm
Yeah, how
telling you.
fast does it take you to level
I'm
tactics?
telling
Let's
you.
base everyone.
He's gonna slow it down. He's gonna debuff himself. He's gonna hit it. He's gonna be able to figure it out.
That's so funny. Yeah, tactics would be what 22 in 8 hours, 23. Tactics and Opti
no,
probably.
I think maybe 22.
Because when we did the last 8-hour leveling event for Hardcore Cup, right, and that was duo, so there's less XP, right? The winner was what 21.
In 8
And they were in
hours.
Duskwood.
That was classic era.
Grace,
Yeah,
I
that was
honestly
city.
think though, dude, there's
Yeah.
no level cap. There's no level cap.
No, you
Like,
no
you
level
kind of
cap,
want
you're
a
gonna
guy
ruin
to
the event.
carry.
Yeah, it'll
Why is it
ruin-
gonna ruin the event?
It'll ruin
Why?
the event. Because one team is gonna have 1 or 2 teams is gonna have the highest character. The other 5, 6, 7 teams competing will have absolutely 0 chance. That one team will clear it instantly, and then you got to sit there for an hour and watch the teams.
Yeah, I don't think a
Painfully
cap is a
clear.
good idea.
But at least you have a clean team that does it. I'm
Well, okay,
worried
so
that
why would you
if
want to?
every-
So okay, the majority of this tournament though, right, is leveling.
It's
The
more,
dungeon is like the cap at the end. So why would you want to punish people for being really good for 8 hours? Right, like
It's
by like
fun.
putting a cap
It's
on
fun whenever the entire community is like, "Can we clear the dungeon today?" It's lame whenever we go, "Oh, fucking Tactics showed up and he's level 23. His team's obviously gonna win because he doesn't need the 4 other players, and because he has the 4 other
Yeah.
players, his team wins." And it's just super lame to watch without a cap.
But I'm saying he's not gonna be 23. If the leveling time was 6 hours, he's not even gonna be 20.
There's
If the leveling time is 6 hours, you're gonna have like 15s and like 17
3
or
or 4
something.
Giga Chads carry 3 or 4 teams, while the other 3 or 4 teams that don't have the Giga Chads in their group have 0
Well,
chance.
I feel like you just make the highest levels the team captains, and like the highest level picks last, right on the draft.
That's an interesting way of doing it. Yeah.
So that way, like you have the highest level, and then like the person who got picked last on the volleyball team in high school.
We were thinking about this too, Winky. This would spread it out even more. The lowest level are the team captains. So the first pick is already it's lowering the level of the group.
Can be like,
and then they yoink the highest level.
What I worry about though.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Tactics.
Hello.
Yo, Tactics.
Bro. You're on stream, bro.
I'm not home right now, but what's up?
Oh, well, hi, Tactics.
Oh,
Yo.
great.
How fast can you level in 8 hours?
No, not you, Tactics. We're thinking about the Dead Minds event, okay? We're thinking about we're at the format because we're on Era, right? And we're trying to figure out, okay, you need to role play Joe Schmo, 9 kids, 4 wives. How fast can he level in 6 hours? Based on the last events. On Alliance.
Era, not some.
And for Dead Minds?
Yes.
Yeah. What is an average player level in 6 hours on Era?
I would say 16, maybe 15.
Yeah. It's a sweet spot in 6 hours. Yeah. 15,
Okay.
16.
I'm probably 15 if it's an average, like a bad gamer, you know.
Okay, Tactics. Also in 6 hours, what's the highest level you can get as a speedrunner? Because we're talking about level caps, and we don't want the speedrunners to be wasting their entire day not doing anything.
20.
Level 20.
In 6 hours? In the Era, no, you're literally tripping. There's no shot you're getting
No, a Night of Thunder can.
No, you're no way.
Okay, other than a Night Elf Hunter. Somebody
Night
who's
Elf
playing
Hunter.
humans. Okay,
Zorant
human Pally.
You're telling me Zorant has splits right now where he gets 20 in 6 hours on Era.
I'm fairly sure that it's like 6 hours, 5 minutes or something, yeah.
What about Tommy on a human Pally? How far does he get in 6 hours on Classic?
I hit 20 and 530 on a Nelf Hunter. Link that fucking VOD right now, K Super. On 1X Era?
Yeah, but K Super's a speed demon, dude.
Still, but 530 on Era? Are you sure you're not thinking Psalm? I mean, no, you're not thinking Psalm because I did it in
1X on Era, non-hardcore.
4 hours or whatever. Yo, link VOD.
Oh, it's death skipping.
Yeah, but it's not.
I mean, it's hard
that
as fuck.
much
There's
time.
not many death skips though. There's not that many juicy death skips.
No,
in the Night Elf
it's Super is an incredible speedrunner though. Like that.
Okay, let's see.
We need to base it off of like, we need to ask like Grimmel what his leveling speed is, right? Like that's who you need to talk to, right? Like,
why are you gonna expose Grimmel like
ask
that?
me, ask Grimmel, ask like the people that aren't speedrunners, right? Ask Jalen Johnson what level he would be if he focused for 6 hours, right?
This is Era, and he got 20 and 5. Oh my god, dude. That's sick, actually. I'm kind of forgetting. That's so sick. You can get 20 and 543. That gives me hope, man. Great. You sure no level cap? You want a level 20 hunter in there?
Just put a level cap, but just put it like at 18 or something.
18, 6 hours. Yeah.
I mean, we did it at 17, didn't we? Like that mine's up until the ship, if you remember, during the WC Cup.
When is Deadmines? Is that this weekend or
25th.
next weekend?
25th next weekend.
Bro,
Yeah,
okay, I have a 3-day weekend this week. I'm gonna put in a 6-hour shift on Saturday or Sunday, and I'll let you know what I hit.
Yo,
and I'll try to focus. Like
Tactics
speed
is so
level
right.
it.
Like in the WC event, Tactics went in leveling, and they had like a full group of 17s do dead mines, and like you said,
Healer was 15, but yeah.
Healer was 15. The rest of you guys were 17. Yeah. I think you guys hit 18, right? Was that the cap? 18.
So Tactics, Graze is watching on stream right now.
Think
a
18
VOD.
towards the end.
Graze is watching a VOD right now, Tactics, of a level 10 hunter, Exen, if you remember that guy. He might be Danish.
Swedish. Yeah. Oh, no, Norwegian. Swedish. Norwegian.
Yeah. Same shit. Just kidding. But he's soloing Van Cleef at level 10.
This has to be on a private server though, right, Kargs? Like the fact that he's doing this, because there's no ads respawning at all on the ship, and he's been kiting for like 30 minutes.
No, I think this is Era.
So why are there no respawns in the entire dungeon?
He just nuked it.
I don't think there are respawns on the ship.
No, there are.
There definitely are.
But no, how long is this? It's at least like 45 minutes. He probably just had a max level and cleared it all and then came and did it and soloed it.
Oh yeah, that's probably the dead character in his party.
Oh, possibly. The thing that's a little bit scary though, bro, is who knows how many times he failed before he actually pulled it off, right? Like this might be take number 19. He was trying to make that the content, and now somebody has to come in here on a 1 life character and one shot it.
Well, they're not level 10, so,
True.
And they have 5 people, so they should be all right. It's just it's gonna be tough. We're gonna see a lot of
like a level 15 mage or anything, because Tommy did it on a mage solo as well. But he was like 24.
Here's the thing though, Tactics. So you zone it into dead mines. You're fighting normals. Those are not a threat at all at any level, right? Then you fight a couple elites. Those are like 17s, right? Maybe an 18 in there. You kill those. Should have no problem. You get to the first boss room. You can kite that guy around. You can sheep his ads. You can actually pull him solo, right? And then those other ads are there. So like up until that point, it's no problem at all. Then you're progressing through, and you go through the Goblin Woodcutter room. You can pull those solo, no problem. And then you're up against Sneed Shredder. Sneed Shredder, you can cheese with that like log jumping thing where you go up to top and just milk out damage and empty through that. So I don't think there's any issue with that. The robot room, definitely very scary for sure. And there's not a whole lot you can do. You just have to pull really slowly and pull back. But you know, I think they can chew through it. Like, my question to you is, if you actually visualize the dungeon and what level everything is, what level do you think people... Like, what's the minimum level you think you need as a group to complete it?
Tactics just did it with 417s.
I think
and
17. 17, I would say.
You couldn't do it at 16? Why? A 16 can't tank a 17 elite?
The last boss... Well, some bosses are 21. That's 5 levels.
Yep. True.
But it depends if you have a tank or not.
It's just the last boss.
The thing is, you need,
right? It's
you
just
need a Honda. Yeah, maybe there is a 20, but the thing is, you need a Honda in your group and you need a tank. Because without a tank, you can't do it at 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm thinking here. Tactics for the sake of the event. Level cap being 18. What's the minimum level cap to keep the teams even? Because if you have a minimum level cap too low, there's 1 or 2 teams with the best max level characters, and it's not competitive at all. Like, what if the level cap was 18 and the min was 16? You would have very few teams if you did that. To qualify to get drafted, you would have to be level 16.
I think
that's too much, man. Just do minimum level like 14 or
most
something.
people won't reach it. Yeah.
Min level 14.
Yeah, just do 14 to 18, I would say. You could also do 14 to 17, but that depends if you want higher levels or not.
But let's say that there's only very few people that are like 18, like up there with K Super and Peter. All the hunters are going to be that probably. Like, can a group with, let's say, an 18 hunter and then 15s and 16s?
Yes,
I think so. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so our group was 4 17s and a 15.
And you guys steamrolled it pretty good.
Yeah, but we are probably also very good players, but still.
But that's the thing, though, bro. Like,
we had 2 Hondas, right? Rogue, Priests. What was the last one? Was it 3 Hondas? No, it was 2.
So that's what 6 hours.
Oh, and a mage,
though?
and a mage.
Or was that 8 hours? I forgot what our experiment. 6 hours. People are getting 15s.
That was. It was a 5.5 hour leveling event. That was on Som.
On Som. Yeah. This is what I'm thinking, though. I'm thinking for Era. So what did we say? What was our initial thought experiment, though? In 6 hours, what level people could get, or was it 8?
6 is what we were saying.
6.
So in 6 hours,
you have to hit 14 to get drafted. Is that healthy? 6 hours, level 14 to get drafted. Does that work?
Yeah, I think 14 to 18 is probably the best set like you're gonna get.
I don't know, man. 7 hours, maybe 7 hours is a safe spot.
Peterson, most players are going to hit 14, 15 in 6 hours. Which I really like. I really like the average level being as low as possible. And I think what frustrates me is 2 level 18s carry and win the group. So I think that you have to have team captains, the lowest levels, pick first. That way 2 teams don't get 2 18s.
I don't know, bro. So you're saying a 14, 15. Let me just make a sample group in my mind. There's a 14 Dwarf Priest, because priests suck. There's going to be a 15 Warlock.
Yeah, do the draft. The way they're gonna visualize the draft. The 14 dwarf priest picks first. He picks the 18 hunter.
There's a 15 paladin. Let's think about that. I think people draft paladin. So priest, warlock, paladin. There's going to be a 17 hunter. Let's say that, because
yeah, he's not gonna get the best pick.
Yeah, 17 hunter, and then maybe a druid or a warrior for the last slot. Like if you're saying we need a tank, what level is a druid getting in 6 hours? Say it's this 15 druid. Okay, so can a 14 priest, 15 warlock, 15 paladin, 17 hunter, 15 druid?
But they're not going to do that. Why would...
This is a realistic group, though. This is realistic.
I would say probably the paladin would be 16. You have 6 hours.
Yeah.
At least one of them would be 16. I would say like 14, 15, 16, 16, 17 is more realistic as an average.
You know what's great about Deadmines? Most of these teams probably aren't going to clear, but most of these teams are going to make it to Smite. All of these teams are going to make it to Smite. And then they're going to die on the ship.
Yeah, probably.
Like there are a lot of scary places. Like the Goblin Room, that boss we almost died to.
Yeah.
I think the Foundry
like the big robot guy
kill level 15s though, right? Like you're gonna pull a lot of gobs in the Foundry room.
I'm not even talking about the Foundry. I'm talking about the boss. The mechanical. Sneak or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Like that guy is really tough.
And even his ad is difficult whenever he spawns, right? The second boss.
Like he crit me for like 200. We didn't have a tank, right? We just got one tap 200, and I had like 350 total health.
Okay, so.
But we didn't have a tank, like I said. We had like 200.
6 hours leveling on Era. If we started this conversation early this morning, like this is what I'm saying though. Winky was in the call. He was saying like we're literally cracked out of our mind to say 6 hours. Now we're back to 6 hours. Now we're all feeling good about it. Like.
No, you were saying 6 hours to hit 18, and it's like. That's cracked out of your mind.
Oh,
6 hours to hit 14 minimum is fine. For someone who's hard focusing for 6 hours straight.
Okay. So six hours. So that'll probably make the event 7.5, let's say, total. Like with just factoring in a little bit of scuffage with the draft probably, and we're trying to move through as fast as possible on then the actual dungeon.
I like 6 hours leveling. If we can make the leveling no more than 6 hours, I really like that.
What we could do to save time, could we summon people?
Yes.
No, you can't. It's
Era. You can also randomize groups if you want.
No,
based on that level.
The summoning stones don't work in Era, right?
We'll have level 20s group and party everybody up and summon them. We should.
Are you talking 100%. About like warlock summons?
Yes.
Yeah, like warlock summons.
Oh, one thing is going to slow
be
down, guys. If it's on Blood Cell, people will be like quarter levels, like half a level lower or something on average.
Yeah, because it's so impacted.
Remember. Yeah.
I'm just thinking
it's
a little bit
that after the last tournament we did. We should do the tournaments not on Blood Cell, man. Like
those cards.
Yeah, I almost think we should do it on Blood Cell for another reason. Like.
No, I know why.
Yeah. Numbers. But like he messaged us, me and Cargus today that
I know.
Wait,
what do you say?
You just want to know how much yet.
He was asking why the population dropped a little bit.
Yeah, we should.
So we know they're literally looking at it like every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyone in chat, if you want to show Blizzard that we're playing, log in.
We're streaming. It's okay.
What? Why didn't you guys tell me?
We did.
That's the first thing we said, dog. We said the first thing. I'm like, yo, you're literally on stream right now, but it's fine. It's all good.
Dude, I was on the train station. I couldn't hear shit. I had to put my phone off. What the fuck?
It's okay, bro. It's all part of your grand plan to
nuke the VOD, Grace. Nuke the VOD. Nuke the VOD.
Like, I'm literally on my phone in a train. Can you guys hear that?
No.
What?
No,
okay.
It's all good. Oh. But, no, it's all good. But 6 hours, then an hour to clear the dungeon, 30 minutes for draft. People can quit. People can stop playing after, the first person wins, right? So they don't have to stay the whole time.
Yeah. And we're gonna get better with the draft tool too. The more we use it, the easier it's gonna get. Like we're gonna get faster and faster every time we do these events.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be good. Alliance only. And the thing is, okay, the summons though. If we summon people, I guess they're no longer hardcore characters. Because so like if people want to continue their run, because like you're not supposed to do that, right? So if people want to continue the run, maybe you don't have to get summoned.
Right.
So it's kind of just up to them. The only reason I recommend the summoning is just, I don't know, to try to give people a little bit more time to level, because it's tough on Era, man. But we don't have to. I mean, people could just you know, those night elves are gonna be fucked getting to the dead mines thing. That could nerf hunters though. That could nerf hunters. Like,
WC was so bad. I want to offer it, bro. I think for the sake of the tournament, having a couple of us with 20 warlocks, just say, okay, get in the raid team, join the raid team, and just get Nuke Summit over here. Like, I mean, technically invalidates your hardcore run, but like, could it
all the
not?
night elves would get so
not?
nerfed by this if they had to run to the mines.
And well, if it's capped at 18, it's not even. They can't even like run away with the tournament, right? It's not even that bad if we. On the other hand, if we do summon them, they can't get that far ahead because they don't have to travel.
If we have the minimum level a little bit higher, we should be able to summon everyone in a timely manner, I would imagine.
Higher than 14, you think? I think, bro. Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Here.
Tough, bro.
I think 6 hours, level 14 minimum, you might not have more than 40 people that need a summon. You could do it all in one raid. On Blood Sale. And then EU will definitely be able to do it because there's always less participation on an EU for some reason. Could the community create an add-on to do the draft so it's not so scuffed? Bro, we're gonna clutch it this time. The draft is gonna be clutch this time.
The sheet was just scuffed. We're just going old-fashioned way. We're gonna have TOs splinter off and just lead the different sections. So it'll be away from the casting desk too. So we'll just have, you know, one guy spearhead NA, one guy spearhead EU. Just get in there, Captain One, go pick.
Well, it's just less popular in EU. That's definitely not it. Need less teams for draft. It gets hard to follow. What if the level cap was 15, bro? Or the minimum level was 15? What do you guys think? Level 15 in 6 hours. You're gonna make a lot of people sweat.
People are gonna be mad though.
Remember sweating.
I can tell you, like you're insanely fast if you do it in 4 hours. Like, not a lot of people can do that. That's like, you're a speedrunner if you do it in 4 hours.
Do what?
The very, very, very best speedrunners can do it in like 3:30.
But this is not on like a little fresh condition.
We're talking about 6 hours, I thought.
Yeah. I'm just like trying to.
That's good for. Yeah, that's good for perspective. The way I look at it as an average gamer, I usually say level 10 in an hour and a half, and then 1 hour per level after that is usually
10 in an hour and a half is cracked. If 10 in an hour and a half is
depends on the stone. If you're human, 1.5 is
I play human.
Druid's like fucking 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do level 10 in 2 hours, right, as an average gamer, and then 1 hour per level after that to 20 is usually decent.
Yeah. But at the same time, is it really going to take an hour to go from 10 to 11? Like,
no, but it's the average, right? Because at like 18,
you're able to get
16 hours.
You're able to get sub 1 hour levels up to 15, 16 every time.
Yeah, I think so, for sure.
Okay, I'm starting at like minimum level 15 in 6 hours, max level 18 in 6 hours. And it keeps the teams tighter. Maybe 1 or 2 left teams drafted because of the 14s, and it makes the teams a little bit tighter and competitive. The bigger the level range, the worse spread out the teams are, bro. I'm starting to like 15 to 18 participants.
I think I'm liking 14. Because I'm just hedging, bro. I'm hedging against what is going to make the event a disaster if there's not that many people there who's like, they just didn't make it, they didn't survive long 6 hours. There's like barely any teams. There's like
I don't even.
You know, like,
yeah.
Honestly, 14 to 18 sounded really good as like a min max.
Okay. Okay. Hey, dude, what do you guys think about the lowest level drafting the team first? I know we haven't talked about that at all. Do y'all have thoughts?
Because you don't like it,
bro. The worst thing in the last 2 tournaments, or at least the worst thing in the last tournament, was how stacked that one team was. And it was so frustrating. It literally ruined the event.
Yeah, it's because we didn't do Snake. I was, I was the last pick, right? I got giga fucked. I literally picked last and then picked last again. There's no one left. I was the only max level guy on my team. It was.
That was me for RFC as well.
Yeah.
I was last pick. No, I was with a last pick.
Snake wouldn't have fixed it that much though. Like the highest level, getting
actually
the first pick
something
is awful.
Listen, like both times, the first pick won. Just so you know, for both cups so far, it was the first pick EU that won.
Yeah.
The first pick.
Because they had that's why they had the highest average level.
Yeah. It ruins the draft.
Yeah, trust me. I was last pick and last pick again. I barely. It was tough, bro. But here's the thing: by giving the captain to the lowest level, we don't necessarily know these people who are the lowest level. So it's like, what if it takes them so long to get in Discord? Like you're like, all right, Bald Dad Gamer 47, you're the captain, man. Like jump in Discord. It's like just taking a while for them to get in there. Like
we'll just skip him then. Get skipped.
Okay, actually, it's an advantage of having the lowest level. Basically, if you're 15, imagine you're 14 to 15, right? You let the 14s have first pick and the 15s have like last picks. Then the average level for that group will be higher.
Would you say 14? Say again.
So the 14s would have first picks and the 15s would have like last pick. Like out of the captains.
What if the low level guys, because they're maybe not that experienced or whatever, they just make shit drafts too then, right? And then just like
that's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. Why is that so bad? Yeah, bro.
What if they pick like? Oh my god, it would just be frustrating to be on the other side of that potentially, where it's like, dude, you didn't even draft a healer. What the fuck?
That happened.
Hey, to be fair, though, the team without a healer actually got further than like half the other teams in Whaling Cabin. So they actually pumped. They got to Verdun.
Well, my other thing too is Korg was like, you can't be that sweaty about this, man. Like it is a kickball style draft. Like yeah, you might be a little bit frustrated, but you're not drafting the fucking esports gamers. In the esports people that are playing with this, like the people that are really good, I feel like they have really great attitudes and they try and overcome the challenge that's set at hand. I don't know. I feel like they like this type of thing. I don't think you have to accommodate for people having a really good experience, and the draft is supposed to be the way it should be. You know what I mean? I don't think it's bad if it's a dumpster fire. But we obviously think differently on that. I don't think it's a bad thing if these things are dumpster fires. And if anything, that RFC was an total dumpster fire. And the worst thing about RFC was whenever it got cleared, the worst thing about WC was the one group that wasn't a dumpster fire. It literally felt like it ruined the event, dog. I mean, I love that they won, but it just it felt so bad. Oh, speaking of, we got to get those. Yeah. We would have reached out. A lot of people go into this not expecting to even clear the dungeon. So is everybody cool with the 6-hour leveling?
6-hour leveling seems good, but the other thing we have to realize is people pretty much have to do this kite strat with Van Cleef. I don't think you can tank Van Cleef with like.
Is it Horde or Alliance?
Alliance.
Alliance. I mean, you got
Paladin. Guys, I have to go. I'll see you guys.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Thanks.
If you hodge at the right time, you can do Van Cleef as a group of 15s. You have to stun him through his second phase of ads.
And it has to not get resisted.
Yeah, it has to not get resisted. Like 47% resistance.
And then you have to deal enough damage in that 2-second window to push him through.
I think we'll see a lot of people utilizing cannon resets and trying again, right?
It doesn't matter if no one... It would actually be preferred if nobody killed Van Cleef.
Yeah, it means you've set it up to where it's like
it would be great, bro. Literally only 2 teams out of like 40 in WC cleared.
with
Only
no
2
winner,
people did it.
would people like that?
The
People would think
winner,
that
the
was
winner
wrong
would
with
be
the
whoever
format.
got the lowest percentage on Van Cleef. That would be the winner.
Or the person, yeah, the people who
Oh, I
cleared
guess.
who cleared Smite the fastest, right? Would be
Yeah,
the
you
winner.
could do it that way. Actually, I didn't. Think
Actually,
about that.
how do
So,
we want to handle
percentage
that?
on boss?
Do you want to do percentage on Van Cleef, or do you want to do people who killed Smite the fastest?
I think it would be progress in the dungeon. I think it would be furthest progress in the dungeon. That's what I think initially. How would you guys determine a winner?
Yeah, it would be progression first. So most bosses killed. Like, so if you killed Cookie, and like the other team didn't,
Cookie wins by default.
yeah, like you would probably kill Cookie first before going for advanced. Like, so it's all bosses. That's consistent with what we did before, right? Even like the escort in WC.
It is all bosses. Wow, this could be a cluster. Like if somebody got lower on Van Cleef but they didn't clear Cookie first, and somebody cleared Cookie but didn't get as low as the other team on Van Cleef, would they win because they killed Cookie first?
Yeah, I think it would be fastest clear of the most bosses, right? So yeah, whoever killed Cookie first would win in that situation.
Right, they'd have more boss kills.
Yeah, they'd have more boss kills.
Kills. Yeah, that's what it would be. More boss kills. I see. And the progress is determined by bosses and percentages. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so I think that the hierarchy of it would be full, like all bosses and the fastest, right? But then...
No, I wouldn't even do... fastest.
And then like speed would be the tiebreaker, right? Like if no one's clearing Van Cleef, right?
Right.
You'd look at who killed the most bosses, and that would be where you place them. And if people were tied on the same amount of bosses, it's who did it faster. Otherwise, I mean, you just want people to be tied, or?
Well, you guys are determining the tiebreaker on the previous last boss. I'd rather determine the tiebreaker on who got the lowest percentage at the furthest point in the dungeon. I wouldn't like backtrack to Cookie or in the Cookie clear time. They get like 2 teams wipe on Van Cleef, and so to determine the winner, you would go back to the last boss they killed, which is Cookie, and see who killed it the fastest. I would determine it by how low Van Cleef got in both of those groups that wiped on him, and give the winner there.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird because it's like you want to incentivize going fast in the dungeon too.
Oh, it's just incentivized going fast no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's already the incentive. It's already there, right?
Yeah, like you want to get in, preferably kill all the bosses. But if you don't, you want to be the first one to clear all the bosses that you've been tasked with killing, right, for the tournament. Are we requiring that you kill Cookie? Probably, right?
Sure. Yeah, we can say you have to kill Cookie first. That's cool.
Yeah.
That would make it cleaner for everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I think people are going to want to pull around the back anyway. If they have level 15s in their group, they're going to be pulling above them.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing, too, though, the longer they spend clearing, the faster respawns are going to happen. I wouldn't do this strat. I don't know. I like that strat in the water on the bridge. I don't know why I like that more than this.
Wait, which one? The strat in the water? Are you still watching that dwarf?
Yeah, I'm still watching the dwarf.
I don't even know. I'm over here playing Minecraft right now.
Are you really?
Yeah, dude.
What the hell are you doing on Minecraft, dog?
My girlfriend started a community server for her stream, and it's been hella fun. Is it
one life
dude.
Or obviously not?
No, it's hard to do community servers one life.
Is it survival?
It's survival, yeah, it's survival.
Yeah.
So I'm in a zombie farm, just getting XP so I can get my enchants going.
That's actually so fun.
Yeah. It's actually my Minecraft place is kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Minecraft is my jam.
I know that if me and you, Grays, if we didn't stream World of Warcraft, we would be Minecraft mains.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
I actually like Minecraft a lot.
Yeah, it's fun.
I also got sucked into Hearthstone for a second. I had to quit, bro. I deleted the app. I got rid of the app.
Hearthstone, I spent way too much money.
Oh, you know what they did? They don't allow you to buy arenas They don't allow you to use coins anymore for currency. So it actually nuked my desire. Yeah, you cannot use coins. You have to buy Hearthstone bucks.
You're kidding.
Yes, I'm not kidding. It's disgusting. Like,
you can still disenchant your cards though, right? And like make the cards that you need.
Yes, probably.
Okay, that's
I don't even know what the coins are used for anymore. But there's a new currency. It's bullshit. So
yikes.
I was like, fuck that. I guess I'm never playing Arena again in my life.
Yeah, Hearthstone seems kind of lame these days. I'm not gonna lie. After the
like
revelation of Winky Hunter, bro. Once Winky Hunter played out, game got trashed.
If it's not vanilla Hearthstone, it's garbage. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, vanilla. The base game. There's something about the base games having so much. There's something inherent about expansions just being less fulfilling and taken away from that because it plays off the base game. But
so I don't know if you know this, but Lesmos is like real big in the Hearthstone scene.
Yeah.
And we used to play Clock Tower with a lot of the Hearthstone like pros and casters, so like Sawdle and Lorinda and Raven HS and like all the homies, right?
Yeah, it's garbage.
And I was playing. They were teaching me how to like be good at Hearthstone one day. Yeah, like after we played a game, they were all in a call and we were just chilling there, and they were like, dude. They were telling me like these meta decks, and I was like, I just play Secrets Hunter. Like I just made one randomly. And then they coined, because it was terrible deck, right? But they coined it the Winky Hunter. And then the next time I was watching the Hearthstone Pro Series, Lorinda was casting and someone was about to play a Hunter deck, and he was like, "It's not as good as the Winky Hunter, the the fabled Winky Hunter deck."
No way, dude.
And I was dying, bro. He clipped it and sent it to me.
Bro, there's something about base game Blizzard being so good. The base game of the creations they make is just, it's so solid. And we didn't know Vanilla Hearthstone. I mean, we did. But we didn't know Vanilla Hearthstone was as good as it was when we played it. I think we did, but I feel like wish we could go back, man.
As a company, dude, Blizzard is really good at tapping into
the old
golden ideas, right?
The old yoink and
like,
twist, yeah.
Well, I don't even know if it's yoink and twist. Like their ideas, because Hearthstone is similar to other trading card games, but it's not anything like Magic the Gathering, you know, like it's like, but even like any base game, Warcraft, World of Warcraft, Starcraft, you know, Diablo, like they're just really good at like mining for creative gold and then somehow fucking it up like 5 years later. Right? Well, it's like they have the golden game
what's
and
the
they
best
always
sequels?
make them.
Okay, what games are greatest sequels though? Like
Diablo 2. Best sequel game of all time.
Everything. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, Diablo 2 literally just took Diablo 1 and made it 20 times better, and then they left it there.
It's still pretty damn close to the base.
Yeah, but Warcraft 3 was good.
Yeah. AoE 2 is basically the base too, though, I swear.
Warcraft 3 was good, and then Blizzard fucked that up with the remake.
Vanilla WoW was great. They fucked it up with Classic.
Yeah.
No, Classic was great, bro. Classic.
No, Classic was
Classic hard carried itself. Do you guys remember being in Classic?
Yeah.
Do you remember how we talked about how Classic just carried itself hard?
Yeah, Classic actually was amazing. Dude, they fucked the remake up. They ruined it. You couldn't play in Warcraft 3 once the remaster came out. They wouldn't allow you to play Warcraft 3, right? So you could only play the remaster, and the remaster was straight broken. It did not work.
Really?
Yes. They nuked the entire client. Yeah, exactly, Clockwork. Yeah, they killed the entire game, dude.
Wow.
And in the competitive, because there's still like a scene for Warcraft 3, right? There's a competitive scene. There's still tournaments. Like the entire Warcraft 3 community got crumbled.
If you're a Warcraft 3 fan, if you like Warcraft 3 like we like Vanilla WoW, you're doing something else. You're pissed off, bro. Like,
oh yeah, they got screwed.
Yeah,
they got like giga screwed. Yeah, and we were worried that was going to happen to Diablo 2 with the remaster. Thank God, though. The D2R is amazing, dude.
Yeah.
It's just better than Diablo 2. Like it's just straight up a better game.
That's so sad about Warcraft 3, man. We've salvaged and made the most out of Classic. We really have as a community. Like I pat myself on the back, like especially with this whole hardcore thing, man. Took fate and destiny in our own hands. Thank God we have the ability to. Thank goodness we have the infrastructure and SOM coming out in Classic era to still be able to like play hardcore and stuff. Like compared to Warcraft 3 where can't even do it.
Yeah. You know what's crazy too is I was watching a video. It's called I'm not It's actually a really good video if you wanted to react to it on stream. It's called like I'm not a gamer anymore. Or something like that, or I don't like gaming anymore.
Really?
And it's just this 30-year-old dude who like is giving his take on the world of gaming and like what it's become since he was a kid, right? So he like goes into like his favorite childhood games, which was like World of Warcraft, you know, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, like things like that, right? And then he starts going into like microtransactions and like how the gaming industry has changed and like become something completely different. But it's not from a negative standpoint at all. It's from like a really interesting, like he has good takes on it, in my opinion. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, it is.
But
Really
it made me realize like gaming just isn't what it used to be, man. Like no one cares about making a world that's exciting anymore. It's all about, or like exploration, right? What it's about is like, oh, this game has good graphics and a microtransaction store. Let me find the video. I think you should actually watch this on stream.
Real games never receive patches or updates. What's up, TNS?
There's another really good one too. It's called Gaming for a Non-Gamer. It's actually a super interesting video. It's like this guy's wife isn't a gamer, and he made her play video games and give him her take on like what she found fun about gaming. So it's like a non-gamer, like giving their impression of video games in general as a whole, and it's pretty sick.
If Nikki fucking hates video games.
Well, it's cool hearing like this dude's wife's interpretation of it, because it's like a lot of us, we download games, right?
Yeah.
And we inherently know the controls, right? We have held controllers and typed on keyboards for like the majority of our lives because we're gamers. And it's cool hearing like, hey, I liked this game, but in the beginning it didn't really tell me like I could jump, right? It didn't tell me how to look around and stuff, right? It was pretty sick like hearing the take on it. Let me link you this
Gameplay
video,
over graphics every day? Yeah. I feel like 2000s games were all about improving graphics and gameplay over graphics all day.
Here, it's in your chat now. It's called Why Isn't Gaming Fun Anymore? And the cool part about this, like he brought up a good point, right? Remember when Vanilla WoW came out and we were all younger and playing it, and we all thought to ourselves like, damn, like EverQuest was a thing, and then Vanilla WoW came out, right? And then we thought to ourselves like, oh, think about what MMOs are going to be like in 20 or 30 years, right? Like we're going to be able to get a world where every single decision we make really matters, right? Like, and it's going to be like this immersive, you know, like grow crops in the open world, kind of like do whatever you want kind of thing. And then it just like, it seems like the creativity behind development just stopped. And all of the games that have come out recently that are anywhere good and new IPs and creative have just been community mods that people made into games. Right? Look at Dota.
Wow.
Dota from Warcraft 3 created League of Legends and Dota, right? PUBG, the battle royale genre came from people modding DayZ and Warzy, right? Like it's all of the good games that are coming out nowadays are straight up modded from communities. Game developers aren't doing shit anymore. Creativity.
That's so funny, bro. Those are some good points. Those are some good points. We struck a little bit of gold with hardcore and community-driven event. Wow, dude.
Developers are just like riding Steam Workshop community monitor like their backs like super hard, and then they're taking their good ideas and they're making games out of them. All right, I'm gonna let you. I actually want to hear your take. If you want to watch this video,
about why gaming isn't fun anymore. I don't know if I want to watch it.
Hey, if you want to watch it, watch it. I want to hear your take, but I'm gonna hop out of the call. I'm gonna get some work done.
Oh man, I was just thinking about doing the same thing. We just hit the 3-hour mark. My man, I think Kargas is baby aggro too. Yo, everybody, put a W in the chat, man. Hard. Let me get some Fs in the chat. Some winky Fs. Let me see if I got a winky F. I subbed to.
Yo, shouts to Cherry Warrior. Tarkov is one of the best games of all time. In my opinion, Tarkov's sick, and there's a fresh mentality.
I still need to play Tarkov for the first time.
I like games like Vampire Survivors, dude. Game was $2 on Steam or $3 on Steam. So it's something super cheap. And I put like 400 hours into it, and every update is free. Like new characters, new everything all the time.
Wow. Damn, bro. I know you're going. I wish I was gonna say more about
We can chill. Games. I could chill longer. I just didn't want to impose on your stream.
No. I'm near the end of it because I got so much crap I gotta do.
Yo,
Yo.
So 6 hours era.
14 to 18.
14 to 18.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll put
okay. What happens if Psalm comes out? Then it's just way easier. Just
if
adjust.
Psalm comes out,
or Psalm stay, because I have a feeling that by next Saturday, Psalm you're still gonna be able to enter world. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But I feel like they're just not. They're in no rush to shut it down. Like they announced they're gonna shut it down. They'll get around to it. Like.
Grace, I got an assignment for you. I got homework for you, bro.
Okay.
I want you to spend 30 minutes before you end your stream today.
Yes.
Watch that video and make a YouTube video of you reacting to it.
Oh, man. I'm not ready.
Trust me, bro.
I'm not ready. I'm not, though. I'm not ready.
Dude, trust me. This is the perfect React Andy content video you've ever seen in your life, and it's super interesting. And they talk about World of Warcraft a lot.
I'm not ready, Winky.
All right.
And I'm not as good of a reactor.
Okay.
Oh, I have to. I should. But you're
should.
a better reactor than I am. I'm good at reacting to death clips, bro. I'm not fluent. Out of all three of us in the
should we start a new series called Winky and Gray's React, and I'll just join the call and we'll just react together.
I'm the worst at speaking my mind compared to everybody here. And it just like I feel like I just don't quite hit that minimum bar to be a good reactor.
Nah, you're there, dude. You have good reactions.
Calamity HC
you have the best reactions ever in game.
I keep forgetting to cancel.
You have like a
Enjoy
whole...
a McChicken on me.
Nah, dude. See, that's what I'm saying. I just had this conversation with my brother, and I think the one thing that's really gonna help me is expounding my vocabulary, expanding. See, you don't even.
What, Santa and Shiza isn't enough for you?
Yes,
like
I need to expand my vocabulary like immensely. Like I should be logging at least 60 minutes a day.
Yeah, you should make it into a content thing, so you're stuck doing it, right? Like, be like, okay, streams. Today's word of the day is this, right? And like you have it like posted up. Like every day you go live, you have a new word that you're learning, and then you try and like fit it into sentences on the stream all day.
Yeah, that's actually kind of good.
Yeah, bro. Anything can be content, dude. You just gotta like have fun with it, right?
Yo, Calamity, I like that emote too. Thanks, Calamity. True. You should use the word.
By the way,
how long did it take for that? How long did it take for that hunter to kill Fincleaf?
It took 21 minutes on 2x, so like 40.
On 2x.
Yeah.
45 minutes.
I think it's 2x, by the way.
It looks like it's 2x. Yeah, it looks like he's read it pretty quick.
And it's 21 minutes long, so it took him 40 minutes.
Damn. I mean, it should be.
It's not gonna take 40 minutes to kill Big.
Yeah. Everyone moving together is 5, right? Just dotting him and running. He has no speed bonus or anything like that.
Subs. What's up, bro, Brenda? Damn, Winky, I wish you were gonna go live right now.
No, I'm doing the duo later though.
Up? How does he get back up? So he's there on that second floor.
Squeaks by some of these cannons. I don't like this kind of spot. I don't know why. I feel like that bridge in the water is just slightly more consistent. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There's a bunch of places you could kite in this.
Dude, this is pretty chill, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of evade spots and like the ledges and stuff. Tommy and Tactics, they use it. There's like 3 or 4 spots I think you could kite Bankleaf.
Yeah, I saw Tainted do it this way when I watched him clear it. I'm doing the duo later, I think, Grace.
Are you?
The old duo, yeah.
Who were you doing it with?
Alexia.
Oh, okay. I'm so frustrated, bro, that I'm stuck at 54 because of my duo point. Like, I mean, it's fine. Like, bro, and me and Chad, he's a DJ and gamer too. Like, homeboy, he's got a normal job like everybody else. He's a chef, but dude, he literally just no lives video games, and we're stuck at 54 over a month long. Like,
I feel like duos are like They're like my favorite and least favorite thing to do.
Like I see so many duos, and the question that comes to my mind is, do you guys really think you're getting to 60, or are you just doing it for fun until you die at 20?
Yeah.
Or break up.
Like, or break up. Yikes! Did you hear the song that I wrote about a duo breaking up?
No.
I was just I was memeing the other day, and I wrote like a sad boy emo song about a duo that broke up, and like the duo partner leaves them on red on Discord now.
That's hilarious.
Let me see if I can find it. Actually, let me see if I can find it. It's somewhere here. Damn. I just like did a one take Jake on it.
My problem is, Calamity, I have to, like, anything I start, I almost feel like I have to finish. Like, I'm not going to start a duo if I don't think I'm going to get it at 60. Because that feels like a waste
I think I have to
of time.
re-export it.
I understand why it's not. But if I go in...
I threw on the auto-tune and did, like, the sad boy singing shit. Just a little peep.
See, I even struggle doing just 1 to 20 speedruns because I feel like... I don't know. Oh,
what do you
Ricky,
mean?
I don't know. Were you here in the stream earlier? We're about to reroll on Mancrick with Cargos on multi-life characters. Play Class Scare.
I already have my Psalm characters on Mancrick. My Warlock, my 60. I moved it to Mancrick because I didn't have character slots on Bloodsail, and I don't need another 60 on Bloodsail.
I'm so pissed off that I messed up and went to Bloodsail Wrath of the Lich King on my fucking Psalm Druid. The non-hard... I had a second 60 Druid, and I transferred him to Wrath Service on accident. Man.
Alright, let me see this.
Yeah, it'd be fun if we weird code. Yeah, I like that. I like it, I like it, I like it.
Days. 4 days. I'll DM you this breakup song, dude. I titled it the most meme one-take sad rap song I've ever made. Great song title. It's gonna be on Spotify next week.
We're gonna listen to it on the way out.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of that, I should go.
Okay. Yo, Winky, seriously, man, thanks for being here, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah, we'll link up, Doug.
Yep, love you guys. Bye. TwitchCon Vegas. See ya. Bye.
Hell yeah.
Peace. Yeah, I'm gonna dip out for a little bit too.
All right.
Good talking about. Thanks for the feedback.
Yeah. All right. Yo, that was a lot of fun with those guys. I swear, man. Good company. All right. Guys. This is Winkypotamus. With this duo breakup song. Yo, thank you guys for being here. I will see you first thing tomorrow. Alderman, ZF tomorrow on the Mage. Happy weekend, happy Friday. Or Thursday today. If you want, Johnny. Yeah. Peace, everybody. Thanks for being here. Peace, everyone. Love you, Wiki. Wiki's got that big sad boy emo energy. I love you, Doug. Wiki Grace duo. Damn. Peace, everybody.